we would like to thank our sponsors, as always, GameSnook. They have hooked us up with some sweet freebies in the past, and if you mention the Lively Tabletop videos, you can get 15% off all your tabletop gaming needs. They are open through the lockdown for curbside pickup, so help support a local store and check them out at 1855 LaSalle Boulevard, next to the Treadmill. We are raising money to help support the Hand Up Collective. This charity brings together people, businesses, and organizations to create sustainable solutions for homelessness and addictions in Sudbury. Check them out and donate at www.handupcollective.ca. Link in the description of this video. If you donate, shoot me a private message with how much you donated, and we can talk over ways you can contribute to the campaign, like custom NPC or item, or messing with people's dice rolls. Thank you. I'm not gonna recap because we have a couple of new people who weren't here last week, but we will get into it. So where we're gonna start is we're going to start with Brian.
Okay.
All right, Brian, you are sitting in the woods and you see this haggard old warrior. Or actually, he's more of a priest, a crazy guy who lives on the outside of town, named Ulf. He's had a rough life, but you've seen him around, and you see him frantically running through the woods.
We are okay. So I hear him frantically running through the woods.
Yes, you hear him frantically running through the woods, and he's screaming about a deer. He's saying, "Where's that deer? Where's that deer?" And he runs off. And give me a perception check. And you also smell Ulf. That's how you can tell where Ulf is. There's he gives off a distinct smell of not having showered.
Earthiness.
Odin, my wolf is telepathically talking to me. He's just like, "Dear God, he stinks."
I can't track nothing.
And I got a 20 on perception.
20 on perception? You hear this branch crack behind you, and Odin turns his head, and there's this, 10-point buck behind you.
Oh, God.
Okay, so Odin tells me he's there. I spin and fire.
Okay, roll me an attack on the deer.
That is a 22.
That hits, and you down the deer with a single shot from your bow. It has 4 hit points. I suspect you can do more than 4 damage.
Yeah, pretty sure I can.
Okay. You down this deer, and at that point, Crazy Ulf, you hear his footsteps coming towards you, and the smell approaching. And Ulf, you run up to Brian. Brian, describe your character for us.
So I'm just I look like your typical Viking, only I wear a blindfold because I'm blind. And I'm accompanied by a wolf, full-grown wolf, that doesn't really leave my side. I carry around a hand axe and a dagger, but I definitely favor my bow, as is obvious. And I'm very well armored due to the fact that I can not dodge for shit. Since I'm blind.
Look out!
Okay. So, Ulf, you run up to this Viking guy. You've seen him around again. You know most of the people in town. You know of the blind hunter.
I'm gonna yell at him right off the bat. Stand back! Don't be a fool! Stand back! And I'm gonna jump in front of him.
How drunk are you? I'm blind, not deaf.
Don't be a moron! I told you, stand back. I examine the deer's eyes.
The deer's eyes are black.
Okay. So I'm gonna look at him. Do you have fire? Fire!
I pull out a tinder box and a torch and I light it.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait for him to light it, and I'm gonna gut this thing.
Okay. So, as he guts this thing, how's your telepathic link with your dog? Pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you pretty well see
We
what he sees?
communicate telepathically. Yeah.
Okay.
He tells me everything.
Kind of tells you what's going on?
Yeah.
As Jeff cuts this deer open, these black worms just pile out of it. Just this wriggling mass of black worms.
Burn them! Burn them!
Odin in my head is like, throw the torch, throw the torch, throw the torch.
Can't you see what you're doing?
So I throw the torch in the direction that Olaf's voice is coming from.
Ulf.
Ulf's.
He's not a snowman here, okay?
Ulf's voice.
Do you wanna build a snowman?
Wait, we just got demonetized. Thanks, Ian. Good job.
It's true.
It
It
was
was
so
a very,
perfect.
very accurate rendition.
All
Yep.
it takes. That was perfect. It was Disney quality, and now we're screwed.
Hope is actually
So I throw the
wolf.
torch on the. I throw the torch in the direction of Ulf, hoping it lands on the pile that the wolf is telling about.
All right, roll me a d20.
I got a 7. Do I add
7?
anything to it?
Ulf, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Really?
I can sort of see through the wolf's eyes, but the wolf high beside me, so it doesn't really.
It's a little off.
Just a bit.
22? All right, he throws the torch right at you, not at the deer, right at you, and you duck out of the way.
What an idiot.
Oh, it's gonna be one of those nights.
I'm
So,
a very personable, shaggy hermit kind of guy.
It'll stink.
Really like.
Yet you were yelling at a blind guy.
I'm really likable
yeah.
with my 6 charisma.
So,
Actually,
I'm
that
gonna
worked.
burn.
you grab so what do you do with the torch that he's throwing at you? I'm guessing you're going to pick it up and burn the worms?
Pick it up and burn.
All right. You
Right.
burn these worms, and as they catch fire, they just kind of and shrink away.
Unnatural. So unnatural. It's not the ways of nature.
All right. Now we're gonna cut back
And
to
Odin
town.
in my head is like, what the fuck?
All right, we're gonna cut back to town, and Jan and Ragnar, you guys are in the longhouse here, and they are. Today is the day that basically all of the top warriors, all the able-bodied warriors, are setting out for a raid, leaving behind just whoever's left behind, the women, the people with axes in their heads, the stinky people, the blind, the one-armed, the weird devil with ladies. And you hear like a commotion outside. You hear Gertie, who is this like red tiefling who was rescued from the ocean years ago and just been kind of hanging around town ever since, screaming at the top of her lungs about the blackness, the deer are infected, just screaming and losing her mind, trying to get the warriors not to go. And you hear this commotion outside, and initially it doesn't really bug you too much, and after a little while you see these 2 warriors coming back dragging a deer, and the deer's perfectly healthy. Both of you give me a perception check.
21.
21?
16.
16? All right, Ragnar, you hear one of the warriors kind of make a comment about freaking crazy devil, they should have left her to drown in the ocean. As he drops the deer carcass, and they get on the boat and shove off.
What are my personal experiences with this crazy devil lady?
Like, she's been like, you feel free to pipe in here, but you've been kind of around town. She's not really detrimental to the town. She's kind of just somebody who's around. You know what I mean? Like, she's She has magic powers.
Kind of unassuming. You'd know me because I was kind of hanging around with like the healer, but not really doing anything with her. Just kind of, I'm short, I'm tiny, and I've got some wings and stuff. I might be more of a nuisance than anything.
And she's very clumsy. Very clumsy.
Very clumsy.
Okay. So, like, a couple weeks back, my character had a tragic accident and impaled himself with an axe. And obviously would have gone to see the healer about it, who told him, don't take the axe out and you'll be fine. Would she have been around for that and, like, caused any sort of clumsy disturbances, or...
Sorry. I would have probably been around. I'd say that more than likely, if you would have come over, I would have knocked a chair over, you would have stubbed a toe or something, or I would have tripped over your ankles or flown into you.
So the axe maybe could have been pulled out. Like it was at that point where like it was in his skull, but not all the way in his skull. And while he was going to the healer to get it taken out, this tiefling like trips, stumbles into him, and he falls headfirst into a chair, which buries the axe deeper. So he kind of feels like maybe the tiefling is somewhat responsible for his axe being irremovable. And so when he hears the guard talk about leaving her in the ocean, he kind of mumbles, "Yeah, I'll throw her in there."
Okay.
Do I hear this?
No, you're far enough
We're
away.
off
You're,
to a great start.
Yeah, and it's like in the longhouse. He says it more to himself than anybody else. So even if Jan is right beside him, it would just sound like indistinguishable mumbling.
Okay, so what you do hear from her, though, is mention of this black cloud over the mountain. And right now, if you were to go outside and you look at the sky, it's perfectly clear.
I super do that, yeah. Black cloud, and he like saunters out and looks up. And
all right, and Ian, you would have also heard this talk of a black cloud.
Yes.
So, I'm guessing you probably would have wandered outside to at least see what's going on, but that's up to you.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
of course I did.
So you guys wander outside, perfectly clear skies. Like, the nicest day you've had, perfect sailing weather, and they want to get on the ocean and get out of here. Like, they want to beat any storms, and they go. And you see, they get on the boat, and friggin' Gertie is not happy about this. She's friggin' distraught. She is losing her mind. And you see them sail the boat out, and they turn around the corner, because basically the way your town's set is you're in this bay, right in the tip of the bay kind of a thing, and then there's like the kind of horseshoes out there in a fjord, and you guys see they kind of turn around the corner and disappear from view. And now, as you look towards the mountain, you see this black smoke starting to build up around it. Exactly as Gertie said.
hey, why'd you make black cloud?
And I turn around and I glare because he broke my chair. Like, he came to my house and I was minding my own business when he burst in there. And I'm poor. I don't have anything of my own, and it fit my little diminutive size. So I'm like fluttering around angrily that these guys have just left, and I notice him, and I'm like, just like, there's a bad guy and he's eating people, and we gotta go kill him.
But why you make black cloud?
And I pipe in. Are you guys followers of the Shining God?
And I just like shake my head, and I'm like, come on, let's go find the old crazy guy who stinks.
All right.
And I go and I start to kind of flutter after in the direction where
I follow them from a safe distance.
Okay. So you follow what's going on. Ian, can you describe your character?
My character is kind of scrawny but wiry. Think like a kicker on a football team. And he is missing one arm around the elbow. And he thinks he was a pretty great warrior. He was formerly a mediocre warrior who, in his first real battle, had his arm cut off at the elbow. And he turned to the church and the teachings of the Shining God Heimdall to restore his self-confidence after losing his arm in war.
Okay, and Justin, describe your character.
So my character is like the super cliche Viking with the long beard and the red hair, except for the axe blade, the axe like blade, yeah, that sticks out of his head. He was at one point like the teacher, the instructor of the military, and like so he was the guy that would like yell at the cadets and tell them to do more push-ups. And but since he got the axe blade into his head, which was only weeks ago, somehow he developed an immediate like beer belly in 2 weeks of just letting himself go, and now he has a hard time forming sentences.
So he went full Fat Thor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, full Fat Thor. Exactly.
He
Yeah,
went
he
full
went
Fat Thor?
and in the same transition as Thor too. Like he was like super built and really muscular, and then all of a sudden, boom, Fat Thor.
Okay.
You can still see by looking at him that he is still muscular though. Like he still has the strength that he once had. Just now it's come with less definition.
Would you say he's still worthy?
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Oh, okay.
Because he's maybe. Even if he was though, he wouldn't pick up a hammer.
Yeah.
He's learned a newfound respect for weapons. They're dangerous.
Okay, so you guys heard this commotion, and we are on the map. So you guys head outside, and as you do this, you hear Jeff's character and Brian's character returning, which I'm gonna get the names down here. Ulf and Trolls returning to town.
Ulf and Troll?
Yeah, Ulf and Trolls returning to town.
I wave as if I've never seen them before. Oh, hi, nice to meet you. Welcome to our village.
I don't wave because I'm holding something in my only hand.
Wait, stop.
I will do my normal skulking along the sides, not wanting to interact with these fools.
I come to a fluttering stop in front of them and going, well?
Well, what?
Well, what?
Well, what?
Got a fix?
Were there worms in it?
You want me to bring you some?
I shake my head and
It's unnatural. It's not the way.
I'm just tagging along because I killed the deer. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Brian, for the first time, you also noticed this black cloud over the mountain. Well, your dog notices. Your wolf notices. And it's making your wolf feel very uneasy.
I'm not looking at the mountain. I just ask everybody. I'm just looking straight ahead, and I just ask, what is with that cloud over top of the mountain?
I point at the tiefling and I'm like, she makes black cloud.
I didn't make the black cloud. Look, yesterday I woke up and it started like it did today, which means that it didn't go well last week, but I'm hoping it goes, or yesterday, sorry, and I'm hoping it goes better today because I woke up and it's there like it was yesterday, but not. So and I'm like all confused and I'm not making sense and I'm frustrated and I like fly into like a tree or something in the way and slide down, okay? And I'm like, there's an evil guy.
I just look at Odin. Can you make any sense of any of this?
I just point in the direction. I point in the direction of where the cloud's coming from, and I'm like, evil guy is sucking people dry, and these things are coming after us. We have to go kill them now.
The wolf of the world has not been released. This is not Ragnarok. This is unnatural. Some shaman up on the rocks.
And I will add, even Brian, who cannot see, gets this creeping chill down his back. Like something feels unnatural.
This is not natural. This is not the way it's supposed to end.
It started like this yesterday. We went through this and we had to kill a wolf and some zombies, and then they went up there and then we didn't do good, and suddenly we woke up and here we are.
As soon as she said kill a wolf, Odin kind of starts growling.
A dead wolf, bad
Dead.
wolfie.
The dead walk up on the mountain right now. The worms crawl in and the worms crawl out. And the worms play pinnacle on your snout.
So this is day 2, but it's like day 1 all over again. And nobody will
Still
believe
not
us.
following you on that, but if we have to go kill things, I will help.
We've been through this before, I say.
Ragnar like waves his hands in front of Troll's eyes, because he was looking the wrong way when he saw the black cloud. And Ragnar doesn't really know how he did that.
I just scoff at the group and I say, "Wait, listen." And then I say, "Do you hear anything?"
Where's Tilly?
I stop and listen.
Where's the guy that talks to his axe?
He's hanging around exactly where he was before the last week. He's tra-la-la-la-lying over in the corner.
Talking to his hammer.
Yeah.
Yes, my hammer, not my axe.
Yeah, he's got...
Do we hear him? Do we hear him when we stop and listen?
You do hear some muttering in the distance of, like, friggin' this guy muttering to his hammer. But, I mean, to be fair, he does it a lot. And it's kind of like the white noise of this town. You know, you have, like, wind and animal sounds and that sort of thing. And you have a guy muttering to his hammer.
And I say, "See, nothing but a
tell me
crazy..."
what he's saying.
What's that?
And I say, "Nothing but a crazed dwarf's mutterings. If it was Ragnarok, we would hear the Galler horn loud and clear."
Can Odin hear him muttering to his hammer and tell me what he's saying?
What are you saying to your hammer, Sean?
Oh, I know it'd be so much fun to bash all their skulls in, but we're just not allowed to do that. We'd get in trouble.
Odin looks at me. I don't trust the one that talks to his hammer.
I don't think anyone's right here. Hence why they left us.
There's a reason you're not on that boat. To be fair,
you know what? And mine's the most plain.
Ian and Brian are the most sane characters here.
Yeah.
Like, Yo's relatively sane. She just sounds insane right now because she's talking about, like, this happened yesterday and it just doesn't make sense to you guys.
Sean's crazy. Justin obviously has a head injury of some sort. Ulf an obvious head injury.
Yeah.
So the town basically lets me hang around because they're not sure if I killed a bunch of Vikings and ate them, or if I saved, like, if I killed the Kraken. I kind of just was, like, on the bow, so I'm kind of, like, they don't know how to take me, like, because I look like this evil little creature, so it's like, don't piss her off, because they don't know what I'm capable of. Not that I've done anything bad, but...
Yeah.
They don't know what to make of you. All right.
I look at Odin. Do you smell anything? Or smell or hear anything in the woods nearby?
Everything to Odin appears normal, but he gets a very uneasy feeling. And that'll be the same for any of you. Like, if you rolled a super high perception or anything like that, nature, all that, it's everything seems normal, but you get this really bad feeling, and you see that the cloud that was over the mountain is starting to descend like a fog down the mountain towards you guys.
Is this like anything from legend or anything from the myths?
No.
Again, I'm going to suggest
We're in
that we
forest,
all
right?
listen, that we should go up to see this shaman again.
Yes, is there snow around, like, where we're standing? Can I, like, drop down and just do a diagram and say, and put little holes in and going, like, 3 dead guys, a wolf, and then, like, a circle, like, trying to describe what we might be seeing where we get? Like a little map of the area?
Yeah, so you go down and find a patch of snow.
As she starts drawing this, I'm just gonna pat Odin and say, "You pay attention."
But here's the thing. Part of my disability is not only am I clumsy, but I can't write and shit very well, so my drawings might be a little iffy.
Yeah. Give me a sleight
And
of
Odin
hand
is going
check.
to relay that.
Yo.
A 9.
A 9? Okay, so
Yeah.
Brian, this makes the most sense to you because you cannot see the drawings that she is doing. Okay? The drawings are making it more confusing. But
Can I use insight to try to interpret? I got a nat 20.
You understand her perfectly. You know that as you go up the mountain, as she's writing this out, you will find some zombies in the snow, a village or a little like encampment of outcasts, and then you'll stumble upon this wizard thing that's just like friggin' eating people.
Come on, guys. Obviously, it's the snow zombies, and then the encampment, and then the wizard eating people, people eating wizard.
I just look at him like he's the smartest person on the planet right now, and I'm like, I know, right?
I wandered off and left Odin to pay attention, and I want to use up one of my spell slots. And where is it here? I want to use up one of my spell slots to do Primeval Awareness because we're in a forested area, so that's my favorite terrain. So it's for 6 miles.
6 miles? Okay, what does that give you?
I expend a spell slot and sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile or 6 in my favorite terrain, which we are in.
Okay.
And it doesn't reveal their exact location or number. I just want to get a feel for the surroundings.
You get so many aberrations. So many aberrations. Like an insane amount of aberrations. No one dead. But an insane amount of aberrations. And it's all coming from up the hill kind of a thing, that direction.
I'd say we go to the encampment.
So yeah, is there any way to bypass the zombies and all those things so we don't waste time and we can get up there first?
I go up to what's Yo's character's name again?
Gertie.
I go up to her character and I ask her, all right, so before we go, where can you find me some lamp oil and cloth?
I know. I have. And I scurry into the longhouse and get some lamp oil and cloth.
Fire. We need fire. That's a good idea. Fire.
Okay, but first, wait. He's got
flaming
prisoners.
arrows.
But I'm like, he's got slaves up there. He's got slaves, like a couple of slaves. And if the more he eats their souls, the more powerful he gets. So we have to kill him before he eats them, or kill the slaves first. But he can't. He's too strong.
Can handle quite a bit of that. So flaming arrows from a distance, light everything on fire, solves a lot of problems.
I come up from the longhouse and from a distance of like maybe 10, 15 feet. Yeah, 15 feet. I throw the lamp oil and the cloth to the blind guy.
Okay.
Does Odin let me know in time for me to be able to do anything?
I'm gonna have you give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
I don't even like shout catch or anything. I literally just toss it.
Okay, I did that with disadvantage for a total of. Thank God my dex saving was high. 15.
15. There you go with disadvantage. That's not bad. All right, Odin lets out this.
Yeah, 14 and a 9.
Yeah, Odin lets out this yip just in time, and you catch the bottle like in midair, kind of a thing, before it hits you, and then the cloths hit you in the face and kind of drop down.
Okay, for the record, I am blind. My wolf can communicate with me but he still has a limited reaction time.
Oh.
And I'm like, can he play
you
fetch?
saw you said about Black Cloud.
Odin
So the trolls are
told
gonna
me.
say, "Okay,
Oh.
thanks for telling me."
Again, blind, not deaf. Blind, not deaf.
Ulf has
And I
decided to
just
I
start.
grabbed the cloth.
For
I
some
grabbed the
reason,
cloth off the ground. How many flaming arrows could I make using that cloth? I'm not gonna make them right now because I have oil
yeah.
dry up. But
Yeah, you could make. I'd say you could make 10 of them with it.
okay,
And you'll add
okay,
1d6
so I'm just
fire.
gonna write that down.
All right.
So
So,
I'm going to.
and for some reason, Ulf has started using sign language to help communicate with the blind guy.
Through interpretive dance.
Yeah. He does a lot of big gestures as he's trying to talk to the blind guy.
Basically speaking French.
Yeah, he's
Hey,
speaking.
this is what we get.
It's a mixture of French and Italian and somebody who went to Juilliard.
So,
All right.
are we gonna
Odin
head?
started describing that to me, and I just said, "Don't." I don't want to know.
Are we gonna head up this hill?
That seems to be the plan.
Let's
Timings are
go.
crazy.
All right, so you're asking if there's a way, Gertie, to bypass the zombies?
Yes.
You know where they are, so theoretically you could try and bypass them.
Well, I know exactly where they are too, because of the perfectly drawn map.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, but we want to make sure that there's no zombies in any other direction that we're
And
going
also-
to that we don't know.
And
Right?
also,
Because at least here we know how many there are.
yeah, Jeff knows the mountain pretty good, too. Jeff and Brian know the like Brian doesn't know exactly where he's going, but Jeff knows enough that he knows which pass kind of led you into the zombies, and he knows a way to get around them if that's what you want.
Yeah. Yeah, and I say worst case, don't worry. I know how to. Heimdall knows how to handle zombies for me.
We need to kill this guy first, like the big bad guy first.
Well, we
All
can
right. Well,
go first and then with the big bad.
Okay.
I can guide it. I can guide us through the forest. Just tell me the general area you want to go.
I like point up at the black cloud to like reference the direction we want to go.
I think we're gonna. We'll
Don't say anything. I just point.
I don't notice him pointing. I just say I'm very good in the forest in this area. I know them very well. With the help of Odin, I can guide us past any trouble if you can at least give me an idea of where it is relative to some landmarks.
I attempt to explain based on my reading of the map.
Okay. Give
And I'm
me
like-
give me a. Oh, what do we got here? Both of you give me nature checks.
Me too.
Yeah.
I
Ian to
insist
describe
that,
it and Brian to interpret it.
Ooh.
and I want to insist that this guy knows we're coming.
Okay, sure. 7.
7? All right, Brian?
Okay, 1 second here, and I go back here. Nature. Where is
You
it?
need like an 18 for us to have any chance.
I have 17.
17? He does a okay job of describing it. You kind of get the idea, the general idea of where it would be. You know that like the main pass up to this like hermit. There's this hermit wizard person that Ulf knows about and has mentioned in the past. And there's this, you know the past. He's basically this wise person that people will go to seek advice and information about the future and that sort of thing. This old wise man in the woods, and you know he has a cave that he operates out of near the summit of the mountain. And Ulf knows how to get there. Brian should know how to get there, and you kind of let him know that it's like the main pass you would take. That's where they ran into the zombies. They took the most direct route and ran into some zombie things.
Let's go.
Okay, so I should be able to know a way around that, right?
Yeah, you know that you can probably take another pass.
But we're gonna end up
Okay.
in the mists.
Yeah.
No matter what, we'll be up in the mists.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah,
I can get us
Gertie,
to the cabin
send the
and
bird.
bypass the zombies you're talking about.
So-
And I'm not even pointing at her when I say that.
Yeah.
Bypass the zombies that you're talking about. She's
I like
standing over here.
direct his hand. I grab his hand and I point it at her properly.
Okay, you.
I would like to send, so I would like to send my bird out
Gertie,
again.
put the chicken up.
Put the chicken. Sorry, that's my fine familiar, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're Raven.
Yeah.
Odin looks at me. Can I eat it?
Oh wait.
Yeah, I kind of give you that look too.
Okay, I'm going to. Are we gonna march up here?
Yes.
I am going to
Marching
lead
order?
the way around the zombies.
With if Gertie will put the Raven ahead of me, and I'll shapeshift. I'll look at Odin and shapeshift into a wolf.
Okay.
Great. So I'm leading the way with a wolf at either side of me and a raven in front of me.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll go
also-
near the back.
I'm also flying above them and keeping an eye out.
Yeah.
I am a
I'm
follower
sure to
of
gather
the
like some
Watcher.
food and supplies and stuff because
just-
like I know we're gonna need to
like,
eat while we're out there.
Yeah. You're taking care of that. You're basically your team mom.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, yeah.
You got Ritz Bits crackers for
Guys
everyone.
wandering off.
Oh, those are the best.
One guy's gonna be talking to his hammer, walking out into the trees, and
And we're just leaving Sean behind in the city.
No, no,
He's
Sean's around with you. He's just kind of Sean.
Mumbling to his hammer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, do we need to put a rope on him and guide him with us? Is that what we need to do? Like you would like a toddler going across the street with daycares? No, I'm just saying, like, do we need a harness for him?
Ollie jumper.
Oh, he's not an idiot. He just talks to his hammer.
Yeah.
His fucking rocker.
He's kind of like in case of emergency, break glass.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna beat him.
The break glass with him is just tell him go kill those people.
Okay.
I say, listen to your hammer.
Hammer, hit that.
So I guess I'm leading the way with the two wolves and a raven.
Okay. So you lead your way, and you're taking your way up this different path. You guys start to approach the mist, and give me a perception check.
I'm gonna go stealthy.
Yeah.
Perception check.
Yeah.
I don't know what the point of that is.
That is 15 for me
That's 15.
4.
with
4.
with disadvantage.
There
I'm
you go.
rolling great.
The unfortunate thing is, this is something to see.
I got Odin.
Yeah,
I got
know.
Odin.
Odin will communicate it to you. Yeah.
I guess I should use Odin's.
Was that
stats
everyone
for-
to make
for
that
the
check?
Sight,
Yeah.
huh?
Or just the leaders? Oh,
Everyone.
sorry.
As you're kind of walking up.
Ooh, 20.
20.
1 second. I
Behind
should
the-
really use Odin's stat there. Okay, Odin's stat puts it at 17.
Oh, okay. So basically, for Odin, for you, Brian, there, we're gonna use your perception,
Okay, that's gonna be so much.
and
easier.
that's where the disadvantage. That's where the disadvantage is just gonna be Odin communicating it to you, to be able to see when it's,
Okay,
when
that
it's a
makes more- that
visual
works.
thing. Yeah.
And that's gonna be a lot easier for checking than. numbers.
Yeah. Then going back and forth. Yeah. So you guys start to approach the mist, and
I don't wanna.
Odin and Justin, and basically anybody who got over a 15,
18.
you notice these like squirrels on the trees and like bunny rabbits, but you notice black eyes, just jet black eyes in them.
We're gonna get raped by bunnies.
Ew.
Done
Why
that.
are they? Why? I like point at them and I'm just like, you see this squirrel eye? They're black. And then I look up at the flying tiefling and I shout, "Why you make squirrel eyes black?"
I turn around to Ragnar. Would you shut up?
Oh. But she make the squirrel eyes black and the black cloud. Why?
I'm
I'm like, you're
And then I
stupid.
whisper. And then
Stop
I
being
whisper.
stupid.
I whisper specifically to the wolf this time because I know the wolf is the communicator. Except for yeah, and I use my words. I go, "Why she make the black eyes on the squirrel?"
So he starts whispering to your wolf.
Odin,
before I say anything, I'm
Odin
gonna stop. I'm gonna
is like,
divine
how
sense.
dumb is this guy?
It's like he has an axe in his head or something.
I guess if Odin didn't mention it, he might not know I have an axe in my head.
No, he's only about knee high, maybe hip high, like about big of a wolf.
It's all about the worms.
I'm gonna divine sense.
Okay. What does Divine Sense give you again?
It detect good and evil.
Okay.
Sense anything affected by the Hallow spell. Know the location of any celestial fiend undead. And I also detect good or evil.
You don't detect any undead, but you definitely get a whole bunch of an evil vibe.
Okay.
Yeah, like when I did this last time, it was everywhere.
Yeah. It's basically this whole cloud's giving you an evil ping.
So we're at the mist right now?
Yeah. You're approaching
Okay,
the mist.
I'm going to change back.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go stealth, and I'm going to slowly approach the mist.
Okay.
I am casting Pass Without Trace and saying, everybody stay close.
Okay. So you're passing out, tracing
I
everybody?
get uncomfortably close.
What does my bird see? Does my bird see what it saw last week?
Turn back and tell Troll that there was mounds in the snow. They're not mounds. They're monsters.
And you actually don't notice any mounds on this path. You don't notice any mounds on this path as you approach.
Okay.
Keep an eye.
Okay, so you guys are
Is
super
there any
stealthy?
way to light the trees? Like, are we able to light the trees that these creatures are in? Like, are we able to light these creatures on our way by?
I vote
You
that
wanna
we
kill
leave
them?
them alone as long as they're not attacking us for now.
Yeah, I plan on leaving them alone, but I'll watch whatever you choose to do with them.
I just shrug and say, okay, because I'm flying, so I'm okay.
Okay.
So
You
we
guys
continue on.
approach into the mist, and you guys get this really creepy feeling like all of these animals with the black eyes are staring at you. They're not doing anything aggressive, but it's just like every animal, like they're making normal animal noises. It's just their black beady eyes are just staring at you as you walk through here. Even though you're super stealthy and you're sneaking up, they're just staring at you as you walk by.
They're all going to merge into one giant monster.
I communicate to Odin. Keep your nose and eyes on alert. Let me know if anything abnormal comes around.
I tell them as well as we're going. I'm like, there are there were 4 bad guys with him, right? Big guys.
Yeah.
There was something like 5 slaves, and then there was the wise man, but he was not the same, and he picks one up and he eats his face or something, and then the body falls, and the wise man is stronger. We need to kill him before he gets more power.
So I'm going to turn and tell Trolls. She talks like an idiot. He was sucking their life out. Sucking their lives out.
Yes,
It was
eating their
outcast.
faces.
He killed them.
Hey, somewhere between the two of you is the truth. All I know is we got to kill him.
So you
Just
guys,
be careful with your weapons. Weapons are very dangerous.
You should all just shut up and listen to the hammer.
We
But
might
the
like to
hammer's
listen
the
to the
weapon.
hammer later.
Hit shit
Weapons are
till it
dangerous.
stops
So
moving.
Maybe the weapon's words are just as dangerous as the weapon.
I say, wait. What's the hammer saying we should do?
Hit shit until it stops.
Are you seriously asking for what a murderous weapon wants him to do?
So wait, we want to. Let's go hit this old man.
Go.
We're not going to hit the old.
Red chick knows what she's talking about. So does the stinky guy.
Is the old man the wise old man that we're looking for though?
Oh no, I was talking about the monster, the human-eating wizard.
Well, yeah,
Yes,
that
that's
one
The
the
old man is the monster.
That is the monster. He went bad. He's not the same. See, like the animals and the dark eyes, they're not the same. He's not the same. Worms inside of him, I think. Bad.
Okay, let's go see him.
So the old fart is the bad guy now? I used to have coffee with that guy.
Oh, he's bad.
Okay, let's go see him.
We work our way to the village, the shelters.
So you work your way through, and no zombies on this path. No zombies on this path. Creepy animals. But you make your way up to this trail, and give me a insight check, the three of you who were here last week.
Oh, good. 25. 23.
25?
23, sorry.
17.
17?
I'm insightful.
You're very insightful.
3.
3?
Thank God it's a wisdom.
So, Ulf and Gertie, more so Ulf. Ulf, you realize, actually, Ulf and Gertie, you both realize you're here about 2 hours earlier than you were last time. And Ulf, you remember that the villagers had only been gone for about an hour when you got there.
There should be some villagers there. I'm going to hurry these guys to the village. Something's going on at the village. We need to get to the village.
The village we just left?
No.
No, we're on our way.
No, sorry, Justin understands.
Encampment.
Justin understands. Justin understands. Ragnar, not so much.
I'll have to get a character voice so you guys know it's Ragnar asking questions.
Yeah. Gotta get a good Ragnar voice going, and we'll know.
Okay, so
now.
Slow register.
Speed us up, so I'm going to the way to the village.
Okay, so Brian,
Kind of
again,
backdoorish away from the main.
You're aware of this encampment, Brian. Ulf isn't, but you are, because with your time in the woods hunting, you've dealt with these people here before. They're people who were outcast as like traitors, or like just weak and cast out of the village, or like they stole or they broke some law and they were exiled, and they've been trying to make a living out here. And you've helped them, you've traded with them in the past, just kind of on the down low.
All right, everybody, follow me and let me do the talking when we get there. And I start moving at a slightly faster pace, but still trying not to draw attention.
Okay.
I know.
Yes, no line, but what the hell?
Horse march.
Okay. So you guys
Double time.
work your way up to this town, and you see this town where it's like these kind of makeshift huts and whatnot, and you see like animal furs drying outside and like a fire, and you see these like 5 or 6 people sitting in this village, and they're kind of hovering around, and you see that like a storm's starting to push in, and you're seeing like snow flying around you and that sort of thing as you're going up the mountain. And you see they're kind of huddling around this fire, and they're starting to batten things down and start to move them inside to protect from the blizzard, because it seems like at the start of the day it was so clear that they weren't expecting there to be inclement weather. So they had stuff out, and they're trying to batten things down and bring them inside the huts as you approach.
So since I dealt with this village, would I know where the town leader is?
Yeah.
Oh, screw that. I'm yelling. To arms! Loki's loose on the mountain. To arms! Something unnatural's happening.
I draw my sword and am ready to go to war, and I shout,
Oh, careful! Weapons are dangerous.
Loki's the
I now
the great
have
enemy.
my hand on my head, like, oh my. Even my wolf is kind of like bowing its head. Odin is bowing his head, like, oh dear God.
I'm
Loki's
looking at
the great enemy of Heimdall. I'm always ready to go to war.
Do I notice that these people are the same people per se that like a week ago were being like having their faces sucked off, or are these different?
You recognize them as the people who were getting their souls sucked
I'm
out.
gonna yell. The Jotun are coming. The Jotun.
Okay, you, Brian.
I step forward and yell out for the village leader.
You know his
so
name is
that I
Anders.
get his attention.
You know his name is
Anders.
Anders.
Anders, where are you?
The Jotun are loose on the mountain.
So Anders, this kind of older man, the rest of you kind of recognize him from town. He was caught stealing in town and was kicked out probably about 5-6 years ago.
Who did we steal from?
I
Who
give him
did
a
he steal
dirty
from?
look.
He stole from the Jarl.
He gives him a
Okay.
really dirty look.
I walk over to him. Anders, we need to get everyone out of the village now.
Why are you friends with this traitor?
And he looks
I'm addressing the wolf specifically. Still not quite sure.
Trolls, my friend, what brings you here?
We have to evacuate the village now. This storm is not natural.
Where are we supposed to go? There's nowhere else for us to go.
Go back to the normal village.
But they were not
Go back
welcome
to-
there.
Yeah,
kicked
they're not
out.
welcome.
There's nobody there.
I'm gonna go up.
There's
and try
nobody
and
there.
persuade him. Can I persuade him?
All right. Give me persuasion check, Jeff. Or first of all, try and persuade him. Tell me how Ulf's gonna persuade him.
I didn't like it. I got a -4 plus disadvantage. Hey, you never know. Could roll a natural 20.
Oh.
My first thing is to awaken everybody, so I'm going to cast Thunder Wave.
Okay.
Away from the village.
Stop!
Like a thunderclap is going to go off, and I'm going to put the fear of Ragnarok.
Okay, now I'm pretty much useless for at least 30 seconds to a minute while my ears are ringing.
Away from the village, but it's going to be loud.
The blind guy is now deaf.
The sonic blast boom like thing knocks me off the air, so I'm like flat splat like a broken bat on the ground.
We have seen. You will all die tonight. You must evacuate.
Yeah, but
And
don't
I'm
go
gonna
back to the
try
village because you're not welcome there.
Yeah, that's not.
And there's nobody at the village.
What? We're at the village. Well,
I
we're
got
at
a 5.
this village.
We're at the hunt camp or whatever the hell this is. The hunting.
I got a 5.
A 5? Okay.
Did I get my hearing back yet? Can I get back involved in this conversation?
Everybody just jumps back in fear.
At least everyone's jumped up in there. I've got their attention.
Yeah, and this lady comes out with this big old friggin' axe and just starts running towards Ulf with this axe. Ah!
Okay, am I aware now?
Yes, you're aware.
Odin told
You're
me
good.
what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay, I step in front of her. I'm assuming I know who she is.
Yeah.
I would also step in front of her like, whoa, weapons are dangerous.
I push him out of the way. I step in front of her and I say, stop. And then I look back at Anders. Okay. From my understanding, these dark clouds, this storm, it has to do with the old man. He's gone crazy evil and he's going to try to kill everybody. So we need to get this town evacuated or you're first.
All right, so this lady
That's
who you
okay.
know,
He's a thief.
You know what? Screw yous all. You all die. Ragnarok comes early for you.
Huh?
And I look at Anders. I apologize for these people. I'm with them due to circumstance, not choice.
Circum.
Always a peacemaker.
Especially that one.
all right, so trolls. Trolls, my old friend. What danger approaches? Why would we go back to the town when we've been outcast from there? Why would we leave behind what we managed to scrape together for all these years?
Meh,
You
everyone's
can
gone
come back
from town.
eventually, but the town is empty and you need somewhere safe to go. The old man is coming to kill you. Apparently, he's very powerful.
There's a big black cloud coming of evil creatures with worms in them, and we saw a vision of you being killed yesterday.
Yeah,
I realize she sounds crazy, but she's not wrong.
Everybody, give me a perception check.
What has your catch been today? Have you trapped anything? Have you found worms? Have you found the worms?
16.
16?
7.
7?
15.
7.
16?
Are we serious that the blind guy rolled the highest?
What'd you get?
Yeah, obviously his other senses are enhanced.
Yeah. What'd you get, Sean?
8.
8? Okay. So Brian's wolf and Jeff see this. Brian hears this a little bit. You hear the scurrying in the woods, and you see a bunch of these little woodland critters on the edge of town, all there, and all of a sudden they're like flesh rips open, and these worms start to coalesce into this 7-foot tall monstrosity.
I hate these things.
So it's a monstrosity, is what you're saying.
Worms, man, I hate worms.
Thank God, because my favorite enemy.
Oh, it's
It's
not a
monstrosity.
monstrosity. I'm just describing it as a monstrosity.
I'm looking at these town people like I need to kill them.
It's not a monstrosity? What is it?
It's an aberration.
I think they need to run.
Run,
you fools!
I look
Why?
at Anderson. I look at Anderson as I take out the lamp oil and I soak one of the flame arrows. I look in the direction I think Anderson's in anyway, and I say, "Get everyone out now."
I turn your body completely 180 to face him proper.
Okay, so
Thank you. Now turn me back around. I gotta shoot this arrow.
I turn it back around. I point to that. Well, actually, I didn't roll high enough perception, so I turn him back around. But I don't know where I'm pointing him directly. So there's this deliberate 180, and then this 45 degrees one way, 45 degrees the other way, and I'm like, I don't see it. Can you point it out to me?
So if these things are coalescing,
How far away is it?
At this point, you the rest of you will see this thing. You guys just didn't kind of see the woodland creatures combining together. You just see this big black mass through this this snowstorm, and it's about 40 feet away from you.
I hate these things. Okay.
I light the arrow and fire.
Do we see anything else around us first? Quick.
I'm sticking with I light the arrow and fire.
Anything else around us?
I will say that Brian, you heard some skittering. Not all the skittering went to here.
Yeah.
You can't tell exactly where, but you know that not all the skittering went to here.
Okay, as I'm firing, I'm yelling to Ulf, "Guide them out. There might be another one."
Oh, there's more than one. There's 4.
Where? But I gesture the wolf that's leaving. Oh, you said wolf, not Ulf, not Odin. I thought you said Odin for a second. I'm like, but you gotta. Actually, no, he does.
Yeah.
Ragnar does get it confused. He goes, But if Wolf leaves, yeah, he thinks he said, "Well, if Wolf leaves, how do you see?"
We should all fight
And
together as one target. Let's go. Don't separate. Let's go. Kill.
I'm firing the flaming arrow at the big black monstrosity thingy.
Okay, do we have a map?
Yeah, I'm setting it up right now. We're gonna use the map that you're currently in. I'm just setting it up right now, and we're going to do initiative. First things first, Ragnar. What'd you roll for initiative?
5. Oh,
5?
6. I have a +1.
Okay. Trolls.
21.
21. All right. Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
10.
What was that?
10.
10?
Or Lily, like we like to call them.
Lily? Tilly?
Oh,
I was
bite
calling
me.
him Tilly.
Okay. Gertie.
13.
Yawn.
4.
4.
That's including my +2.
Ooh, very good. And last but not least, Ulf.
27.
Oh my god.
Somebody has alert.
Because everybody passes get too close to him.
Don't all your characters have alert, Jeff?
It's probably one of the best feats to take.
Yeah, it's real good. At least if you're wisdom based, anyway. But yeah, it's a real good feat.
I like lucky.
Always go first.
All right, so first to go, Ulf.
Okay, so do I only see the first one?
Yeah,
Or
you
is
only
there-
see the first one.
Okay, call lightning.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put my it's a how big is this? 10 feet tall, 60-foot radius. Wow,
Okay.
that's massive. So obviously I'm going to circle this area up to us.
Okay.
And it's a concentration spell, and it goes on and on and on.
What's the 10 feet tall and what's the radius?
60-foot radius.
Jesus, you're like frying the town.
Yeah,
Basically, this whole area.
I haven't used it yet, but I just wanted. It's fun. So first round, 3d10 damage, and there's a dex save.
Dex save. Okay. 16.
Dex 16 save.
Yeah,
So oops.
they save, so half damage.
They.
It. So 23. So it gets 11.
Okay.
But this continues. This zapping just keeps going and going. Next. And my bonus action.
That's diameter, by the way. Whoever's drawing that.
I'm working on it. Yep.
Okay. That's a 60-foot diameter, so it's double.
That's half. Yeah, that's half of that. I was gonna draw another one. I was gonna draw another one beside it for reference.
Oh, okay.
Bonus action. I'm going to shift.
What was that?
Bonus action. I'm going to shift.
Okay. And you see Ulf like transforms into this wolf type creature.
I'm just going to get uglier.
Okay.
Transformed into an Ulf.
Into a wolf.
Well, I'm not going to shift into wolf form. I'm just going to use my shifter,
Oh god.
my long tooth.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be more wolf-like.
All right.
And my
Troll's turn.
Bonus action, I'm casting Hunter's Mark on the big thing.
Okay, roll me a d20.
It was call lightning, right? That was the spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It is a 60-foot
I got a 6.
or radius. Yeah, radius. Yeah.
What was that?
I
Crazy.
got a 6.
A 6? Okay. You cast Hunter's Mark on...
I should be able to tell where it is relative to me.
Yeah. Yeah, your wolf was looking at this delicious steak in Anders' hand, and you cast Hunter's Mark on Anders.
Okay, so I know that's not right. So I can't do anything about that till next round. And I am going to fire one of my flaming arrows at the big monster.
Holy shit, that's a big area.
Yeah, it's huge.
Okay, so
Go
what
big
do
or
I
go home.
get? Oh, goddamn disadvantage. I still got a 23.
23?
Yeah, the other one was a nat 20.
23 hits.
Okay, and so that is... What the hell am I using? The bow. 6 damage plus 6 piercing plus 2 fire.
Okay.
Yeah, that ends my turn.
That's your turn, so it is now the villagers' turn. So what are you telling the villagers to do?
Fight or run. Pick, Anders.
Pick one.
So
Don't let them pick.
Anders is going to grab the other villagers, and they're going to start to run down the mountain.
What's Anders sound like? What's his voice like?
I believe I did it earlier. It was
Oh,
basically
sorry.
just a gruffer version of my voice. But
Okay.
it was, all right, let's get out of here.
Okay, there we go.
And he
Always need to
starts
make the
grab
DM
voice.
do as much voice acting as possible.
You try. I do have the voice tool, so I could sing it. I could sing it for you if you wanted.
No wonder the people follow him.
Yeah.
I want a fake accent too, okay? I will throw one in there then, like a
There
Viking
you
I sounding like, right? Uh-huh.
There
I'm
you
from
go.
around here.
There you go. That's perfect.
Vikings. The Russian Vikings, yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
All right. So now it is Gertie's turn.
Also, I was drawing the circle, but it went up off the map, so I can't actually delete it or move it or whatever.
No.
The
Oh, yeah.
circle is just the cloud, so the cloud can go over top of us. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like the 60-foot radius is just a storm cloud,
Yeah.
so it can go like encompass our whole party, everything. Like the
I
whole
thought
map
it.
is a storm cloud.
Does the lightning not hit any creature within it?
No, the lightning is just called down to a point.
Oh, sick.
So the cloud is like all over us, and the lightning is just called down onto him. So anything within 5 feet of where I call the lightning down is hit.
Okay. All right. So Gertie, it's your go.
As long as you're not standing right beside him.
Yeah.
So
It's
can I cast...
Each creature
I call
within
the
5
lightning down
feet.
as an action.
Yeah. It's each creature within 5 feet, so we just have to be careful not to be.
Or I can
Within
forego
5 feet.
not calling it down as an action. The last 10 minutes, I can just, if everyone's in hand to hand, I can forego not calling the lightning down. You know what I mean?
We wouldn't want to deprive you of your excellent damage.
And my only question is this cloud of storm considered a storm? Like this clouding?
You're in a
Does it
storm
have-
right now. I did say you were in a blizzard, so
Because stormy conditions adds 1d10 damage.
okay. You're in a storm.
I like it. 4d10.
All right, Gertie, what's your move?
So I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis, which
Okay.
basically, yeah.
If you get attacked, it rebukes damage.
Right, and I get 5 temporary hit points for the duration, and if I get hit in a melee, then the other dude gets 5 cold damage. Actually, I think it goes up to 10 because I'm level 5.
Okay.
But I'm not. No. It's 5 cold. Sorry, I read that wrong. So I've cast that.
Okay.
And then I want as my bonus action, right? I hope I'm doing this right. Eldritch Blast.
Can't cast it again.
No, it's a
It's a
cantrip
cantrip.
though.
Yeah, but
Cantrip, you can.
No, you can do a spell and a cantrip, but I think Eldritch Blast is a action.
It is an action
Oh,
unless you're a sorcerer with quick
So,
cast.
Oh, okay.
Hex
Sorry.
is a bonus action.
Hex is a bonus action, but you
So-
can't cast armor. of
Okay, well
Gathering.
then I'll hex. So I cast the shield on me and I'll hex. Is that I can do that,
I would
right?
hex and just start zapping him.
Armor of Agathis. Yeah, so you can't do armor of Agathis and a hex because armor of Agathis is not a cantrip.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hex it and then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
There you go.
There I go.
And
Okay.
you're level 5, so your Eldritch Blast attacks twice.
Right.
Yeah.
So I have to roll twice to hit. So 2d20.
Yeah.
20,
Okay. 20 hits.
and the other one's 14.
14 hits.
Okay.
That means he's tough.
So
So
my
he probably regenerates like crazy.
Would you say that he's a shapeshifter?
No.
Well,
Unfortunately.
what do you mean? We saw them ship shapes together.
Yeah.
He's a giant mass of wormy squirrels and birds.
He's not
I-
really a shapeshifter.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about what my turn's gonna be like. Does it seem solid or does it seem like really like?
Think the movie.
I'll ask on my turn. It's fine. I'll ask on my turn.
I would also look at our backs.
How? Okay, you can't look at your own back. Just try.
Look
Right, no
at the
tries.
because I would be afraid that there's one
All right, what's your damage, yo?
21 total.
Did you add your 1d6s from Hex?
So two of
Oh
them.
no,
2d6.
no, I didn't. That's 24. Sorry, wait, that was 2d10, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, so 20 and plus 8. Is that not right?
Yeah, it'd be
yeah.
2d10 plus 8 if you have agonizing blast.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
and then you'd also get 2d6, so 1d6 per shot for hex.
Yeah, because of the Hex, you get an extra 2d6, so roll those extra 2d6.
more damage. Eldritch blasters really are just hammer away.
7
7? Okay.
on top of that. So it's what, I don't know, 32 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Eldritch Blast is a good spell.
Yeah, I'm having fun with the character. I'm making noises like pew pew.
Pew, 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 pew.
I just happen to be doing it upside down. Like I'm almost like flying with like one wing keeping me up. Like I'm kind of spinning in circles a little bit.
Like dinner for schmucks.
Yeah.
Pew pew.
All right, it's now Tralalalala's turn. Tralalalala's.
Okay. Yeah. Not yet, Hammer. You have to wait your turn. And Firebolt.
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 Was it just fireball or firebolt?
Firebolt.
Oh, okay.
24. 24 hits, I take it.
What was that? 24?
Yeah.
That hits.
Holy Christ, that's awesome damage. 99 is 18.
Okay. All right. So you guys notice as you're hitting this thing with attacks, like these worms are kind of like dying and sloughing off, and it's like seems to be weakening it.
Okay.
All right. It's now Ragnar's turn.
Okay.
Do we have any druids? Can anyone speak with animals and just tell the worms to go away?
They're like weird, creepy undead worms, though.
Oh.
Okay. So Are the worms like landing on anything or like touching? Do I get a sense of what will happen when I physically touch this creature based on what I've seen?
You'd be able to punch it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You'd be able to punch it.
Sick. I'm gonna run up to it then.
Basically, you would be as you would punch it. You would basically be punching chunks of worms out of it and crushing them as you do.
Does it look like I can like grab onto it though?
You could. It just might grab back.
Out of character, I'm just asking if it's immune to the grapple condition.
No, it can be grappled. It just might grapple back.
That is perfectly fine with me. I mean, it might try to grapple back. Okay, so I'm going to run up, and as soon as I get within about 10 feet of it, I'm gonna like shout this like savage roar that sounds like a lion.
Okay.
My character's technically a lionin, but I didn't think that made a whole lot of sense. So he just acts like a lion.
Okay.
It's just like a barbarian guy that acts like a lion. So he needs to make a saving throw. I just literally scrolled away from it. Lionin. Oh, it's in this part. Savage roar, where'd you go? Sorry. I think it's a DC 14 wisdom save. DC 14 wisdom save.
That is a fail.
Nice. He is now frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
Which gives him disadvantage on ability checks, which is the important part here. I am now going to... That was a bonus action, so now I'm just going to grab onto him like with both hands. Just like, you're not going anywhere.
Okay. Give me an opposed athletics check, I guess.
Yep, and then you have disadvantage.
Okay.
And I got a 20, which is a really bad roll.
He might have beaten you if it wasn't for disadvantage.
That's what it's there for.
So you go in and you run and you just like tackle this friggin'
like
mound
weird
of worms.
Creature. Yeah.
Okay.
Bonus action. Yeah. Until I get one more level, that's all I got.
Okay. So it is now Jan's turn.
The monster hasn't gone?
Not yet. It rolled worse than you, Ian.
And he's 60 feet away from me?
Yeah.
Wow, that's way too far to walk. Oh
yeah, I have just enough speed because I'm a barbarian. Woo.
I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
Okay.
You're gonna put that like just off the side, right?
I'm gonna put it right on top of the middle of him.
On the middle of him?
Yeah.
I like to cut it here too.
But
well, now we know how you got an axe to the head.
Apparently. I mean, on the bright side, he's not leaving the moonbeam.
Well, the moonbeam can follow him around, anyways.
The axe on fire.
Now yeah.
I just want to flash back to friggin' Ragnar teaching these people to fight there, and you just see like in the background you see Jan there. He just kind of reaches back and he just kind of throws an axe backwards in the air as he leans back, and it just
It was me all along.
I have no idea. I thought it was me. Nice.
So is this like a stage light? You know what I mean? Like you would see following somebody around now, like one of those
silvery beam of pale light in a 5-foot radius, 40 feet tall, focused on this bug.
Okay.
Oh, he's 10 feet. Oh, he's 10 feet. Yo, I might not be dead here.
No, this is the middle of him. It wouldn't affect you. Because he's 10 feet big.
Sick. Thank you, 5-foot radius, not 10 foot.
Now the question is, did Ian know that when he casted it, or did he have to go for what?
I knew. There you go. There's the moonbeam. It's basically a spotlight. Like
Okay.
you hear the drum roll, and we're looking right at him. So he has to make a con save of 16.
Okay.
Is he a shape changer? I
No.
think he's a shape changer.
No, he's not. And you got a nat 20.
Well, okay. He takes 1d10 damage.
All right, I'm also going to have Ragnar do a dexterity save.
Oh.
You are grappling him. I mean, if it's going to hit him, you're probably going to get burned a little bit by this unless you can kind of pull your hand out of the way. Or move back as you're, like, holding on to him to get out of the way of the beam.
All right. Dexterity save?
Yeah.
I remember Ian having another character that seemed
Not Constitution.
No.
Oh.
That's what? What about my character, Sean?
Oh, I also got a nat 20. It's fine.
Another
Okay.
character had this-
Woo, nat 20. There you go. So you actually pull out of the way so you don't have to make the Constitution save for the beam, so.
Oh, I'd rather make the save. I don't want to let him go.
Oh, no, you're not letting him go. is what
Oh,
I'm-
the idea-
You're just kind of like, you see the beam coming, and you,
Yeah.
like, pull back just so that, like, he's still getting hit by it, but your hands are out of the way of the beam, so it's kind of like hitting three-quarters of him instead of the whole thing.
All right.
It did 7 damage to him.
Okay. 7, what kind of damage?
You know, that moonlight damage.
Moonlight damage?
Radiant.
Probably radiant.
damage.
Yeah, it is radiant.
Okay. All right. So
Is there like hissing and sizzling?
There's definitely some sizzling as he's kind of like, tss, but you see that like some of the worms that had been knocked off of him start to climb back up and form back into him. And now it's his turn.
When the moon hits your
So
eye.
he's going to attack the guy who's grappling him with a couple of claw attacks and a bite. Does he get disadvantage because he's scared, or?
Yep. Disadvantage to attack rolls. Let me just make sure that's the start of my turn and not his turn. Daunting roar. Become frightened of you until the end of my next turn. So yep, still has disadvantage.
Okay. So does a 20 hit? Does a 20 hit you?
Yep.
Does a 16 hit you?
Yep. He will probably always hit. My armor class is awful.
Does an 11 hit you?
Oh, not quite. Not quite.
Okay. So you get hit twice, and you don't want to get hit with the last one.
Noted.
Okay. So you take 14 piercing damage as he stabs you with his claws.
Cool. Next turn,
Alright.
that won't be so relevant.
Let me just check some distances here. For no reason, just.
Quick, everyone turn on the stream.
Oh wait, it started its turn in my moonbeam.
Yeah.
So it has to roll a 16 Constitution save.
It fails.
2d10 radiant damage.
Okay.
13.
Okay. He's looking very, very hurt.
Does it sound like sizzling bacon?
It sounds like sizzling worms.
Okay.
Worm burner.
That'll be, yeah, I'm now Yawn Worm Burner.
Yawn worm burner.
This guy here, who you had not previously seen, coalesces and comes in
Ooh,
and
that's not
starts to take a couple of swings.
Is he clipping the edge of that radius?
He's getting close to it. He's going around the moonbeam.
Okay.
Yeah. He's going around the moonbeam. So he's going to attack, not with disadvantage. So a 22, a 19, and a nat 1 on the last one. Look at that. So another 14 damage.
Is that a critical miss? Does he like hit himself or something?
Do you want it to be a critical miss when you do it?
Yes.
No.
No.
Then it is.
I like to gamble.
This guy here is going to come up and snatch up these 3 villagers. And start to head off with them.
Oh, we know where they're going.
Okay.
All
Bye,
right.
villagers.
Kill them all.
It's now Ulf's turn.
Lightning.
Lightning.
Right there, within 5 feet of these two.
Nice. Great spot.
Good spot.
And
No-
whoever's
you know what else is within 5 feet? The guy with the axe in his head.
No, I'm not. Not where he's pointing. Not where he's. Not where he's making.
But
this
I'm
reference.
saying, if you want a good spot to aim, 'cause,
Oh, yeah,
sometimes it's hard to aim at nothing. But if you look at a specific point, like aim small, miss small.
I've got a lightning rod.
I
Right there.
actually have a high wisdom, so I think I can realize that that's probably really dumb. In the end.
Okay, all right.
So where am I? Roll.
By the way, if we have a healer in the party, I'm just throwing it out there. I've taken some wax.
33 damage.
33
Yeah, well, you have to get
damage.
close to me first.
Okay.
Dex 16 save.
Okay.
Now, the one on the one on
Fails.
Justin have disadvantage
Fails.
or against just against Justin. Never mind. Probably
Nope,
fright
he has
roll.
disadvantage on all skill checks as long as he can see me.
Oh wow, there you go.
He still failed, even without the disadvantage. So there you go. So they both fail.
33.
Your lightning comes down and completely cooks the one that was scared.
Cooking worms.
Okay. And damages the other one. It is now.
Yeah, Ragnar, if you need healing, you have to come to me. I've got lay on hand.
Do you really want me to bring these guys to you, though?
Oh, I'd be more effective with my sword than with my moonbeam.
And for my bonus action, is Ragnar? Are you hurt, Ragnar?
Oh, yeah. I'm bloodied.
Oh God, healing word.
Oh.
2d4 plus 5. There, I'll roll it for you. 9.
9.
That
Nice.
sucked.
All right. So actually, that's pretty well right in the middle. That's 2 2s.
2 2s. Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of in the middle.
0.5 below average.
Yeah. All right. So now it is Troll's turn.
When the third one grabbed the villagers, did it make noise?
Oh yeah.
Or were they
screamed.
screaming?
They screamed when
So-
they grabbed it. Yeah.
With Odin's help, I want to transfer the hunter's mark from Anders to the third monster.
Okay. Roll with a d20 with advantage.
With advantage, 17.
17. Okay. You transfer the hunter's mark from Anders to the monster.
Okay, and then I'm going to attack, and I screwed this up last round. I have 2 attacks.
Oh.
I'm a dumbass. I'm going to attack the monster in front of me that's still standing.
Okay.
So first attack is 16.
16. 16 hits.
Okay, and that is 8 damage, piercing.
Okay.
And second attack, nat 1.
That one. See, it's a good thing we didn't have critical fails.
Blind guy's gonna shoot someone. It's a dog.
Dog's too short.
I mean, I will have him roll another d20,
Oh, God.
but this is just to see on like a 5 or below, you may hit the guy with the sword with the axe in his head, who's literally right there next to him.
12.
12. Okay. So you just kind of like you shoot one into this thing, and then you're like kind of like lose your bearings a little bit, and you shoot off, and you kill a squirrel at like 200 feet away.
Odin's like, can I eat that one?
All right. And anything else?
I am going to. What's my movement? Okay. Move over to here. And I'm going to have Odin follow me, only I don't have control of Odin.
What? Who wouldn't have given you control of Odin? That's just silly. All right, you have control of him now.
Yeah.
How important is it that these villagers don't get taken away?
Kill him.
Exactly. Like I would sooner kill them than let them be taken away. And honestly, because this guy will be so much more powerful, and we have to fight through these guys.
They're already dead.
Well, not necessarily. I can get to the guy and stop him from leaving.
That's a lot of work.
All right.
I'd stop him. Stop him.
Okay. I need help for that. Let me know when it's the tiefling's turn.
How far away? Where I'm just trying to figure out how to use the measure tool.
Well, it's now Gertie's turn, so.
So in your hotbar on the left, there's one that's like got like a
Move your hex, Gertie, and fry him.
Cook his ass.
Oh no, they're much too far.
Is it close enough for me to do that?
Move your hex to the guy that's still standing and fry him.
So okay, so if you move your hex to this one up here, when you hex something, it gets disadvantage on one ability. So if you give him disadvantage on strength, that'll make my grapples easier. And on my turn, I can move, dash, action surge, grapple, and stop him from getting away.
I'm gonna do that. Just like point and the head, like move the hex, and then Eldritch blast it, right?
Okay.
And I get 2 again, right?
Yep. By the way,
So
Jeff, your fan on Twitch, Liv Gingras, says, Jeff, you stink, live. Just so you know. Just so you know.
There's A&W. What the hell? They're doing A&W for me.
Don't worry. They're just crazy bitches on the net.
Just be crazy.
They do be crazy.
All right, roll your 2 attacks. You.
So 10.
10 does not hit.
Yeah, it's not so good. Hold on. 21.
21 will hit.
Well, it's like a natural 20 plus 1. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
is it-
21. Sorry. No. I meant it's a.
Yeah.
I looked at it. It's like a B. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
That's a natural 20.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
What's the B stand for?
Beyond
So she's using
the roller. That's a natural 20.
That's a nat 20.
So roll double damage.
Yeah, so 2d10 and your hex crits as well, so it's 2d6.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, good job.
9 on the first one, and then you said 2d6.
Yeah.
11 on the second.
Okay.
And then
Plus,
you double.
wait, that plus 8.
Okay. All right.
And then you doubled it?
Yeah.
That's
Because
a
it would
good
only
one.
been 1. Yeah.
That's a good Eldritch Blast.
Not bad. Not bad for missing one of them.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. It's
And
now.
so, when you hexed him, did you give him disadvantage to something? Cost strength.
Drink.
Make him puny weak.
There you go.
Okay.
Disadvantage on strength. All right. So now it's Trolith's turn.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
His hammer hasn't hit anything yet. I mean, what's up with that?
Yeah, for a hammer that wants him to hit things, he doesn't seem to hit things with it very much.
Yeah, because the hammer's not stupid. Don't play with the
Go smite something.
Yeah, I could do that, I guess.
Are you also a paladin?
Yes, I am.
Sorkadin.
Of who?
Sorkadin.
Circuiting of the hammer.
So he uses the sorcerer spell slots to power the smites.
So you're
That's my character.
Dwarf paladin?
That's my character in
What do they
the.
want to do this to?
Okay, there's only one.
I mean, you can't
There's two
reach.
left, right?
You can't. Yeah, but you can't get to either of them.
Well, that's not him. First of all.
Oh,
That's-
oh. Well, then you only have one option. You can get to that one.
Yeah, there's one you can touch.
And if he's still alive, I'll give you a little present. You'll sparkle after.
I'm going to smite that bastard. Alright, so let's hit him first. Your hammer. Hammer! Punch that son of a... Holy shit, that's a good roll. 24.
That will hit.
Yeah, I would just use Divine Spine. So the Warhammer does just the hammer by itself. Does 10 points. 27.
27? Okay.
Yeah, plus 10 is 37 total.
Okay.
And I don't know, that's Radiant, isn't it? No.
Divine Smite, yeah. Okay.
And what's his name near me?
Which one?
Well,
Who are you-
No, I'm not.
He's
I'm
close.
assuming it's me.
Yeah, the wounded person. You could
Yeah,
definitely move over 5 feet to.
But it's an action to lay on hands. So yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Go back up. Go back up. I need that square. It's okay. It's an action to lay on hands. It's fine. I'm gonna rage next turn, and then I'll be okay.
Come back.
hey.
Right, you got anything else? Or are you done, Sean?
No, I'm done. There's nothing I can do.
Done? Ragnar.
Okay, sick. Bonus action rage, so I take half damage from this opportunity attack I'm about to provoke.
Okay.
What are you angry about?
The one just died and I didn't get to. Wait, no, the hammer's close to me. So as the hammer comes close and he hits it with the hammer that does all the smite stuff, I'm like, weapons are dangerous! And I run away past the weapon, provoking the opportunity attack.
Does a 23 hit?
Oh yeah.
Okay, you take 7 piercing damage.
So 3. Sick. And then I will run to here, and then I will use my action to dash up
Okay.
and here.
Okay.
And this guy has disadvantage on athletics checks, and
Yeah.
I will use my action surge from being a fighter to grapple him.
Okay.
I have advantage. He has disadvantage.
Does a 5 beat you?
My 28? No, not quite.
No? It's close. So
All right.
you get really angry about weapons.
Thanks, baby.
Excuse me.
Yep.
Where's my cake?
This is my birthday cake from yesterday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
All right, so
Happy yesterday birthday.
so you run out of the way. You get scratched by this guy as you're running by. Don't pay any attention. Sprint by and just like football tackle this giant mass of worms.
And then I have what do I have? I've got 60, I moved 35, and 35 is 70. I have 10 feet of movement left. Sick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take one step back and just haul him and his friends all with me.
Okay.
A little bit.
A little bit closer.
Yeah.
Slightly more onto the map.
Yeah, we go this way. Yeah, bonus action rage, action dash, action surge grapple. That's my turn.
Okay. Yawn's turn.
Okay, I am going to focus intently and pray to my God. I let out a prayer. Almighty Heimdall the Shining, please hear my prayer. And as a result, my moonbeam moves from where it is to the top left corner of this guy. So my moonbeam moves about 10 feet, 15 feet.
Okay.
And
Right there.
yeah, and because he's freshly in the moonbeam,
Okay.
he has to make a con save.
Sorry, I don't normally do this. It's on his turn. He makes the con save, not now. It's when he enters or starts his turn. Otherwise, you're dealing essentially double damage by putting it on top of him and then him starting his turn there.
He doesn't enter it by me moving it on top of him. I think
No,
he entered it.
that's
He wasn't- He wasn't in it, and now he has entered it.
I understand. It's all right. I mean, not my call, but rules. That's not how the rules work. But obviously,
Oh, okay.
not my
Sorry.
call. It specifies in like the role the Wikipedia. No,
Well, it's
Jeremy
his turn
Crawford.
next-
Jeremy Crawford specified the difference. They
It's
have
his
to be the
turn
one
next
to answer
turn
it.
anyways, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Sage Advice clarified it.
Yeah. 11, so he fails.
Okay. 12 damage.
12 damage. Okay.
And I guess we'll just say that was the start of his turn instead of the end of mine.
Okay. And are you gonna do any moving, or are you just gonna sit there and chill?
I'm pretty happy there.
Okay. Perfect. All right. It's now the monsters' turns. So this one here is going to take 3 attacks at Sean. Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
16?
No.
A 25?
Yes.
So you take 15 damage, and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Get some worms.
Yeah. Sounds like it. 30-20.
Dirty 20? Okay, you see as this thing bites into you, these worms start to crawl out, and you just kind of shake your hand off, and none of them get inside you.
The hammer will prevail.
All right, and then this other guy is going to take some attacks at his buddy, who is holding on to him. Oh, but that's only a 15 to hit.
That's a hit.
And that's a 19 and a 25. So you are going to take 22 damage, halved.
Yep.
Because it's piercing, and then I'm going to need a Constitution saving throw.
What am I saving against? Oh, I probably got it anyway. 24.
24. You feel these like worms as he bites onto you, kind of crawl on you, and then you shake them off.
Worms dangerous. Weapons dangerous. Worms dangerous.
All right, Ulf, your turn.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna move. Well, it doesn't matter. I'll zap and move.
He's gonna run away.
I'm gonna do the pry him right in behind.
You sure you don't want to aim for the guy with the horny helmet?
Yeah. I may need him
Empty.
later. 16 dex save.
That is a pass.
26 damage. Damn ones.
Still standing.
2 9s though. That's not bad actually. Is he bloodied?
He's very bloodied. Or
Okay,
he's
and
very
I'm gonna
wormied.
I'm gonna move 40 feet.
You see this like pile of dead worms kind of surrounding him.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm done.
All right. It's
Bonus
now.
action. Sorry, I'm not done. I lied. Shalila is
Shillelagh?
well, I was thinking not just bonus action. I'm gonna do how bloody is Justin? Pretty bloody.
I'm hurt, but he'll have disadvantage on me next turn, so it should be fine.
Well, I'll throw another healing word at you.
No,
Throw a
all right.
first level one.
He won't mind that at all.
I don't think 9.
9, sure.
9.
9.
Cool. No longer bloodied.
Ooh. He's looking a lot healthier. Other than the axe stuck in his head. Just hopefully no monsters see that as a weakness and start to slap it.
Is it like
All
a
right.
fancy axe, or is it like just like a plain one? Like, did you like spruce it up a little?
It maybe it could be, but it hasn't been because he just didn't think about it. It's literally just like, and it's just a blade too. Like the rest of the axe has been cut apart. It's like just a piece. It looks like a shard of metal almost.
Yeah.
Like if you put it like a decorative piece, it'd be like a little nicer, you know.
So it's
Yeah.
made of like pig iron, right? So it's actually rusting in your brain, you know?
Probably.
Yeah.
Just a little bit
All
of
right.
fest going on.
Okay.
Alrighty. It is now Troll's turn.
All right, so I am going to attack the one that Ragnar is holding on to.
All right.
So first attack.
I apologize in advance to all my ranged friends for my next turn.
First attack is a 15.
Okay. 15 hits.
Thank God. And so we got 11 piercing, and then with Hunter's Mark, another 5.
Okay.
And then second attack,
All right.
we got a 19.
19. 19 hits.
19. 19. 19.
Cool. So on that one it is. God damn it.
Don't throw the dice on the ground. Come on.
7 piercing plus Hunter's Mark for 1.
All righty. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Gertie, your go.
I can. It's still the same one with the same hunters with the hex on it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm gonna just shoot at it with 2 Eldritch blasts now, like double it up, so that's 4, right?
No.
Shoot twice? No.
You can't do
Okay.
that, no.
Sorry. Oh no. Okay. So it's
Still get your 2 Eldritch Blasts, though. So you still get 2, you just don't get 4.
Plus the hex damage.
Yeah, plus the hexes.
right, but the Eldritch Blast is a cantrip. I'm not moving the hex, so
But it's,
do I?
but it's an action, and you only have 1 action.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Sorry, my brain. All right.
What might be confusing you is my sorcerer in the other campaign shot Eldritch Blast 4 times, but that's because I was a sorcerer warlock.
Okay.
That might be the
Could be.
confusion.
It could be a little bit because I was just having a brain fart too. So, okay. So let me just
Roll your 2 attacks.
20. Sorry, that was 2 dice. So one was a 16 and one's a 5.
Okay, a 16 will hit.
Okay.
A 5 will not.
So it's 1d10, right?
1d10 and 1d6.
15 total.
Okay, plus your 8 or whatever it is.
Yeah, that included the 8.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's not a good roll.
No.
It's now Trelilith's turn.
Are you gonna smite this thing or what?
Hit her with the hammer. Come on.
Goddamn last time.
Stop.
Won't anybody smite me?
I'm smiting.
Stop tapping the thing. Jeez.
Just smite the damn thing. You're a Sorkadin.
I'm trying. I freaking divine
He
smite.
did 37. He did 37 damage last round. Just gonna throw that out there.
Enough for some people.
37 damage with 1 hit.
Yeah, but you could use a bonus action smite, like a branding smite, plus a regular
That's
smite.
super not worth it though. Why would you
No, I
spend
know,
1
right
spell
now.
slot for a D8?
Like, we're gonna blow my load on these worm dudes, and then we're gonna get the big guy's gonna kick our asses.
That's the whole point of a Sorkadin.
I have a feeling the big guy's going to kick her ass anyway.
Nova damage, and then you're out.
Searing smite. So we're gonna hit him again. We're gonna go with the searing smite with Warhammer.
Don't let him bully you like this. You play your character how you want.
I am. I'm not blowing fucking 10,000 smites and all my points and all.
If you wanted to hold your smites for crits like the rest of the paladins in the world, no one would judge you for it.
Ooh.
Yeah, regular smites you don't have to declare until you get a crit. Searing smite you have to declare as a bonus action.
So 22.
22 will hit.
Woo! Yeah, 10 damage for the Warhammer, and then searing smite. 12, and he's on fire.
You smash down your hammer into this pile of worms, and it just like bursts into flames around you and collapses.
Good job, Hammer.
Ragnar.
I'm glad I didn't blow my load like.
Ragnar. Okay. I apologize, right, to my ranged friends. Excellent. Good. Glad that apology stands. I'm gonna use my action to trip him to the ground.
Okay.
So we make contested athletics checks. You still have disadvantage because you're still hexed.
Does a 7 beat you?
28 again. Nope.
No? Okay.
So you are now prone.
Prone? Okay.
And still grappled.
Okay.
And we are both going to go this way. 10,
I apologize.
20. Yeah, like that. Right beside the guy with the sword. Hold on. How far can you move the moonbeam? How far do I need to
60
move him?
feet.
60 feet? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, perfect.
Okay.
So you should be able to moonbeam past him. Because I start my turn and he's grappled me, he takes 1d4 damage. Let me just make sure that's true. I think that's the unarmed fighting style for the fighter.
Okay.
Unarmed strikes. At start of each of your turns, yeah, you could deal 1d4 bludgeoning damage to a creature grappled by you.
Okay. So you're kind of feeding him punches as you're holding him down there?
I guess, yeah. Actually, this is more like I grab onto him really tightly.
Okay.
I haven't actually punched him yet. That'll be next turn if he's still alive.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. He takes 3 damage.
All right.
Next turn will be interesting, but he'll probably be dead by then.
Maybe
Also, I'm sorry to all the ranged people. You now have disadvantage to attack him because he's prone.
Unless he stands up.
He can't. His speed is 0.
Yeah, but he can...
Break the grapple?
Oh, yeah. Ah, yes. He can fight his way out of the grapple and stand up.
He can try to break the grapple to stand up.
He can
Yep.
try. It's not going to work well for him, but he can try.
Yeah.
Jan's turn.
I'll be back in
Jan prays to the great shining god Heimdall and moves his moonbeam over kind of the top left quadrant of that bug monster. There we go. And that's about 60 feet from where it was. So.
Yeah.
And that's his turn.
That's his
He
turn?
just does a lot of praying
Okay.
with his one arm.
And now the guy takes how much damage?
Now he has to make a Constitution save.
Nat 20?
So he does save.
Okay.
And he'll take 1d10 damage.
1d10 damage? Okay.
Wait one second. There we go. 7.
Okay. And now it is his turn. Everybody's kind of around him. But I guess he's going to friggin' attack the person who's holding on to him. I guess that makes sense. He's going to try and slash at you.
Disadvantage because he's prone.
Okay. 13?
Miss. Ooh. Not much misses me.
14?
That's a hit.
25?
Wow, 25 with disadvantage. That's crazy. Yeah, that's a hit.
He has advantage normally, so it's just a straight roll.
So it's a straight roll.
Yeah.
Still helpful. Why is he so low? I can't wait to get armor. This build just needs armor so bad.
So you take 15 damage.
Okay.
And I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, you're gonna get full of bugs.
Let me just see.
Worms.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Ooh, a 9.
A 9. You see as he bites into you, these worms kind of get under your skin and they start to crawl under and crawl up into your body.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. I just stare at it, kind of mesmerized a little. Oh, I am gonna do one thing I keep forgetting to do, but I have to remember. When he hits me, I'm gonna parry it with my parry strike. It doesn't change anything, just reduces the damage a little bit.
Okay.
I just realized I have like 4 superiority die. I've used none of them yet. So, yeah. So 1d8 plus 1, I get to reduce the damage I take.
Okay.
Which is 6.
Okay.
So how much damage did you do? How much
You
damage did you
originally
do?
took 15.
So it'd be reduced down to 9, and then reduced in half from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 4.
Cool.
4 damage.
Yeah.
Look at that. All right. And it's now Ulf's turn.
I'm going to cast Shalila
Yeah.
as my bonus action, and then I'm going to take 2 strikes.
With advantage. With advantage because he's grappled and lying down.
Oh yeah, 20, 21.
Those both hit.
At 20. No nat 20s.
Okay.
2 hits.
2 hits.
9 and 13.
Okay.
And I'm going to move away. I'm going to disengage using mobility.
All right.
Screw him.
Getting out of there. All right. It's now Troll's turn.
Okay. With the help of Odin, I want to inspect the villagers and make sure none of them are infected with worms.
All right.
Should
Give
not be
me
running
a
away or
investigation
all
check.
here.
It's possible that the creature is holding on to them the same way I'm holding on to the creature.
I like to picture. I'm picturing it more like a Krampus sack situation. He's throwing them in a big bag. There's a riling bag on top on his back.
So these are Krampuses?
Well, no, but Krampus sack situation.
Krampus could be an aberration.
It could be, but he's not made of worms.
Are you sure?
He might not be made of worms.
I got a 15.
15. Okay, 15 investigation. They seem clear.
Okay, good.
So
I
Ian,
tell them get away from it. Blech.
okay. Ian, just
Yep.
one note there. I'm not gonna say that they are definitely not Krampuses, but Krampus may be one of them.
Okay, fair.
That I will concede that much. All right, so the villagers start to try and wriggle their way out of the bag, as they were told to try and get out. They're trying to fight their way out. All right, and it's now Gertie's turn.
All right, Hex is on the dude still.
Yeah, he's still hexed.
Okay, so I can do a cantrip because if I have a hex on there, if I do another cantrip, will it take over from the hex, or does that
No.
hex still stay?
No, it's just concentration, so you're good.
Unless the cantrip is something like guidance, which is concentration. So just
Yeah,
make sure it doesn't have a little C symbol beside it.
Yeah.
Okay, doesn't see. Okay, necromancy cantrip.
Perfect. You're good to go.
You're
Okay.
good. I'm guessing Toll the Dead?
So and the target's missing any hit points, so if I hit it, it's a D12. Or so basically, like I'm looking to use Toll the Dead. Yes.
Yeah.
So 5th level, you're like 2D.
Yeah, but it's a one. Yes, it's a 2D12.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one.
12.
12, okay.
And then I can use my Eldritch Blast still, or no?
No.
No. Shit, I didn't think that through very well. Sorry,
Yeah,
what
'cause
was that, Jeff?
1 spell.
But I can now use this. Okay, no, so I'm done.
So some spells are bonus action spells, which are kind of like on the sly, like your Hex is a bonus action. But then
It's
you
not
have a
cantrip.
choice between spells or actions.
Okay, sorry. You know what? I haven't played a spellcaster before, so appreciate
no,
the
it's okay.
patience.
It's
Okay,
okay.
good.
It's the perfect time.
All right,
Perfect
I
time.
think
You did
if that's
good.
the only thing I can do right now.
Yeah, because they're both
That's right.
actions. Yeah, so you
Yeah,
Toll the Dead. Okay.
And
Okay.
it wasn't a bad choice. That was a
Nope.
good choice.
All right. It's now Trolith's turn.
So we just got that one dink left, right?
One dink left, who's lying down.
Is he bloody?
Yeah, and he's spooning with the with the axe in the head guy.
Yeah.
Spooning.
I've got a bunch of weird worms in my arms too, so definite spoonage going on.
So should we light them all on fire? Hammer, what do you think?
I hold my arm out for burning, having seen what it did to the worms. I'm like, yeah, burn them out of me, please.
May have to cut that limb off.
No, just burn it. It's fine.
Just step into the moonlight.
Cut the limb off.
Out of character. Be careful what you tell him. He might think that's true.
Who says it's not true?
It's fair. That's fair.
I just have to tell you, from years of playing, rot grubs always. I hate rot grubs. Hate them with a passion.
They're not rot grubs. Don't worry.
No, but to have worms crawling in your skin, that just evokes that.
Yeah.
Burn them! Just keep burning them! Cut it off! We can regenerate.
That's I'm wondering if he's actually close enough to actually be like.
Is he bloodied?
He's very bloodied.
Oh, just smack
Oh, I
him.
can try to smack him then.
You must have 2 attacks.
Nope, only 1 attack so far.
Because he multi-classed.
He multi-classed, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Also, well,
I think
do you go past level 2 as a paladin?
With this, so that'll work, right?
Yeah, my first character when we started playing was the Sorkadin, and you have to make a choice. You either go 4 paladin and then start sorcerer, or 6 paladin.
Well, I use green flame blade with my attack.
Okay.
Get your auras.
17.
17 hits.
I feel like it's 2 or 6.
Yeah. You have to get your auras, or it's a.
That's why I like the Hexblade Splash. That's like my character in the main campaign is a Sorkadin, but I have 1 level
13
Hexblade.
for the Warhammer.
What was that?
13 for the Warhammer.
13 damage?
Yep.
Okay.
6 green flame blade, so he's on fire too.
You smash down on this thing, and it just breaks off and burns up as these worms burn up around it.
Oh,
I stuff my hands into the flame, or my one arm, to see if it burns the worms inside.
All right. It burns your skin very, very badly.
Yeah.
It doesn't do much to the worms, though.
Okay.
They're in there.
Can I use my knowledge of medicine to try and get the worms out?
Worms. Oh. Yeah, you cut them out.
Okay, so this thing's dead?
Yeah, you're out of combat now.
So, I'm going to try Cure Wounds.
Okay.
So I'm going to throw another 11.
Okay.
11 hit points. Does it do anything for the worms?
Give me a investigation check.
The worms are now really healthy.
Oh, all on this. Okay, investigation. I rolled 12.
12? You do see like a little bit of wriggling underneath his skin still.
Crappy.
Okay, with the help of and my knowledge of medicine, can I try to get them out?
Describe to me where you have this knowledge of medicine.
Just from my journeys through the woods. I mean, if you're blind stumbling through the woods, you're bound to get hurt.
Okay, so pretty rudimentary. No formal
Holds up.
medical training.
Holds up character sheet right there where it says proficient.
Trick knowledge. Trick knowledge.
Give me a medicine check, Brian.
Would a restoration or greater restoration cure this?
I know nothing. That's an
I
8
rolled
total.
a dirty 20 on medicine.
Dirty 20 on medicine?
Yeah.
The hammer whispers to you. If you take the arm, it should keep the worms out of them.
Oh shit! I have training in medicine too. I have to keep that in mind.
Adam said, do you really like this
My
arm?
thought is restoration, would that help?
No.
Cure disease?
Yes.
Yes, I like this arm. Just to answer that question that got thrown out there. I've already lost my head. I'd like to keep my arm.
You really
Like-
like this arm?
Like Sean pointed out in Braveheart, you're fucked.
My island.
Yo,
The Lord says he can probably
Yes?
save me, but you?
give
Get
me a Constitution save.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's what we talked about.
A 6.
A 6.
Mm-hmm.
You start to get this really bad headache.
Uh-oh.
Oh man.
You really like that head?
Is this aberrations?
Is it obvious that she's having a really bad headache?
Yo, if you're having
I
a really
like-
bad headache, how obvious are you making it?
Well, if it's like just suddenly like a piercing kind of bad headache, I like grab my head and like scream out, ah!
All right,
Me too.
so you notice it.
I look at the villagers. Run now.
I look for an axe in her head.
And I turn to her and try to investigate to see if there's any worms or anything involved in this.
Are we done the combat?
Yeah.
I hold up my arm.
Okay, I'm going to try something to get rid of. I'm assuming these are worms. I'm gonna walk to halfway in between them,
Okay.
and then oh, it won't let me select my guy.
You have to click off of the measuring tool. So click the little arrow again.
I did.
Oh, weird.
Anyways, there we go. And I'm going to
More right now.
channel divinity.
Okay.
Channel divinity. Abjure the extra planar.
Okay.
As an action, you present your holy symbol, and each aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, or fiend within 30 feet, or that can hear you, must make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 16. On a failed save, the creature is turned for 1 minute, or until it takes damage.
Okay.
Well,
Mirror walks away.
that's way better than what I was going to do.
So
What
I'm
happens
hoping
if
that,
you
like,
put-
I'm hoping I just, like, turn the worms and they just, like, slither out of them, running away from me.
What happens when they're turned?
Turn creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly end its move in a space within 30 feet of you. For its action, it can use only the dash action or try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can take the dodge action.
We're gonna bust right out of them and run away.
Well, that's basically what I'm expecting.
All right.
It's gonna,
So
it's gonna leave a mark.
this is
saying-
this is gonna work. This is gonna
Woo!
work.
If they survive.
Unfortunately, Quivers or Gertie's infection has been in her a little bit longer,
Okay.
and it has like it's kind of systemic, and
Uh-oh.
they burst out of her ears and run away, and she is now deaf.
Okay.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god, from the bite at. Oh!
Did Odin see that?
Didn't see that coming.
Cure wounds fix that.
No.
And
Wow.
Justin's arm is just flesh ripped off as they go off. And unless something is done to restore his arm, he will be down one arm.
Can I lay on hand right away on his arm?
Yeah, give me you can give me a lay on hands. How much are you giving him?
How
How
10.
much do you have?
25.
25? If you give him your entire lay on hand stash, I will let you save the arm.
I'm saving that arm. No one else needs to be like me.
I could throw it.
What can we do about it here?
And I also kind of feel a debt that I would never tell anyone because I lodged the axe into his head.
Why? What? Thank you. Why are helping? It's okay. I have medicine. And I like fumble around in my pocket or like in my like bag for medicine and just hold up a really like raggedy bandage.
I can throw a cure
Lay
wounds
on hands can cure disease.
Yeah.
You just had to lay
Mostly,
it on.
it's mostly just like patching up the remnants of shattered flesh that disease left behind when it was
Yeah.
destroyed.
When Ian
Well,
turned
no,
it.
what I'm saying is, lay on hands could have cured him. Period. 'Cause it's-
I don't know that was a disease. It was a creature inside him.
Ian made a good
Yeah,
call.
yeah.
Ian made a good
Yeah,
call.
disease
I'm
can-
gonna. I sit. I gotta sit. I like sit down for a minute. And
So you look at your arm and it's back, but it's just scarred to shit. Your arm.
yeah. I have a little sit down.
Meanwhile, Gertie is screaming. Gertie, you can't hear yourself screaming in pain.
Can't hear you.
I
Hear you. You're muted.
Oh,
She's
guess I'm
deaf,
just-
not muted. Come on.
I'm like looking around at everybody like it's just odd. I don't even hear myself screaming then, right?
Yeah, no, you don't. You do not hear anything.
I just kind of abruptly
I
stop
run
and
over,
drop, and I'm like kind
put
of
a hand
crouched,
on his shoulder,
and I like
and
flip,
like
I'm
finger up
like-
to the mouth.
and I'm like, what? And I'm like screaming, like, what? I can't hear you.
It's the blind leading the deaf over there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get her to stop yelling.
If I lay hands on her and throw a cure wounds on her, can I help her at all?
No. I can cast Lesser Restoration after I memorize it. Which you touch a creature, it can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened,
Oops.
paralyzed, or
Ignore that.
That's not a diff, but she's got not a condition. You just blew her eardrums out.
Yeah. And we are kind of playing with this whole disability thing. I mean, if you could magically cure things, you would just make Brian not blind anymore.
But I'm thinking the disease.
Hey,
Yeah. Wait a minute. That was an option?
If we got these worms, I should be memorizing Lesser Restoration.
I think
Kill the
so.
worms.
Yeah, I say lesser restoration would get the worms before they get embedded.
Yeah.
Then it would
well,
take a greater restoration.
Yeah. We're not high enough level for greater.
So what you're saying is moving forward, don't turn the worms out of our bodies, just lesser restoration them.
And kill them inside. Yeah.
so I'm still communicating with
Right?
Gertie. I'm still communicating with Gertie via sign language as best I can, trying to illustrate how her ears are not working anymore and she needs to stop yelling.
But Gertie's worms were deeply embedded, so lesser restoration would not have cut it.
No,
But
yeah, in this case.
turning them did get them out of her.
it did. It
Also-
helped her in the long run.
Painfully.
It also got your worms out at the same time. It was a twofer.
Also, the lesser restoration is not ready right now. I'm just saying moving forward. Now, in that moment, I think that was a perfect play, but moving forward, we can use lesser restoration instead of
Yeah.
turning them.
I'm thinking
After a long rest.
Cure disease kills rock grubs, or Lesser Restoration kills rock grubs.
So
I'm
is this-
thinking worms,
Is this
whatever.
going to affect my balance more than it already does?
I'm gonna say no. Your balance is already pretty messed up, but I am adding. Oh, actually, let me just check. So you automatically fail any checks that rely on sound. You have advantage against being charmed. You have resistance to thunder damage. You can read lips. If you see a mouth around you, you can see what they were saying.
Can you read
And
this?
yeah, and after a little while, you'll probably get advantage on seeing checks. Not yet, because it just happened, so your eyes have not adjusted to being able to see better. But
Oh, I have pretty good vision, but according to my thingy. But okay,
So,
so
did I get her to stop yelling?
I'm adding
well,
the feet to your
I'm
thing
reading-
right now.
Okay, I'm reading lips though then. I'm looking and I'm like, okay, and I'm nodding and I just kind of like shut my mouth and I'm looking around oddly and I'm like kind of twitchy, like this is not cool.
All right, so you guys have defeated these things. Gertie is deaf, on top of being unable to move, move gracefully.
She's like drunk all the time or something. I don't know.
Okay, I guess next plan is to continue our way up to the cabin.
Well, so how many of these people have nobody was killed in?
The town is still intact, or the little village is still intact.
Okay, so nobody died.
No.
So can we bring these people back and have a short rest?
Yep.
Coffee break, short rest.
If we're gonna short rest, before we do that, I want to use my second wind ability.
Okay.
So I misclicked it earlier, but I'll just take that 8 from earlier.
Okay.
Or I can reroll it. It's up to you.
That's fine.
Cool. That gives me 46 health, and I'll spend 1 hit die. I'll spend my barbarian hit die for sure. Wait. Really? Really? That's just so rude. It was sitting on the 12, and then it fell over onto a 2.
That seems fair.
Yeah. That's all right. I'm still full health, so I guess it's fine.
Okay.
Four spell slots. Yee.
Wait, we're short resting?
Yeah.
Short rest.
Alrighty.
Coffee break. That's it.
Wow. If we short rest that quickly, I really regret not spending more superiority die.
Doesn't really do much for me
Well, how many
in the lot.
are you down?
I only spent 1.
Oh wow. Okay, well, short rest. We'll try and usher. I think now they'll believe us to go to the main
Leave.
village. Leave.
Yeah,
And,
I'm talking to Anders and working on convincing all the villagers to back up and head back to the main village
Okay.
Like, hello, trolls. Can
during this short rest.
I look over at, I guess, the people that turned the worms out from. I guess it was the same person, actually. Yeah. I look over at Ian's character. And I'm just like, so they stole from village. Maybe not go back, or go back. And I look at Ian's character. Like, what does he think?
I'm just watching because I'm a watcher.
I'm trying to hit things and make noise. I'm like banging doors and chairs and throwing things around. I'm just trying to make a lot of noise.
I'm gonna think up of body limit.
While I'm talking to Anders, I send Odin over to grab onto her clothing and pull her away from everything.
I stumble back as I'm being pulled by this animal and fall over. Can't hear anything. I'm looking like a wretched, like wings are broken, just laying there with dirt in my face. Not happy.
Blood dribbling from her ears.
For Gertie, I'm going to do the same thing I did for trolls. I'll just talk loudly.
But of course, his mouth is going slower, so I can't read it. I'm like, move your mouth faster. I'm yelling back, move your mouth
You're
faster.
not making any sense.
We have to go now.
Oh no! You use the hand signals when you're talking.
Oh, yeah.
When you're talking. No, but you only use them when you're talking to trolls. When you're talking to Gertie, you just yell louder.
I just sort of
Oh,
push
God.
my head.
Okay, so we get the villagers on their way back to the main village.
Yeah.
And I guess we're continuing on our way up the mountain.
Now, is there any villagers missing?
There's no villagers
That's a
missing.
good question. No villagers missing. Okay. We got a chance. Okay. So what do you guys want? You guys want to do marching order and go back up the mountain?
Yeah, we might as well keep going. I'll lead the way through the forest again.
I'll go in the front too, being a frontliner.
I'm only getting bits and pieces of this conversation, obviously. So, is there any who's the biggest person in the party that I can kind of see, look at? Can I perch on your shoulders?
I guess that's me this time.
Yep.
Strength 20, Constitution 16. Yeah, that's probably me.
I don't trust myself to be up there. This is weird.
So just walk. I like say it not facing her. Actually, I say to the wolf. Actually, thinking that the wolf is the one that communicates. I look at the wolf and I say, "Tell her just to walk and not fly. It's simple."
So because it just turns away, I automatically think it's okay. So I just get up on his shoulders, right? And I'm shaking my head and trying to get the blood out of my ears and stuff, right? But because I can't hear myself, I don't hear that I'm making all these weird noises while I'm doing it.
Odin just looks at me like.
But when you connect,
Odin just looks at me like, why are we with these?
But when you connect to your familiar, your raven, you should have sight and sound.
No, you lose one if you lose your sense. Like if you get sound, you lose sight or something. I just read it up there. Yeah.
Well, you could get something out of it.
You'll be able to hear through the bird's ears,
but I won't be able to see.
Yeah.
When I'm hearing through his ears or whatever. So.
Yeah. You could theoretically have your bird perch on your ears and act like Brian's wolf.
Yeah.
As the intermediary.
Be your ears.
That's gonna confuse poor Ragnar. He's gonna start talking to random animals, thinking that they're correspondent to other individuals that he can't see.
All right, so you guys make your way up the mountain. Give me perception checks as you're getting up there.
14.
14?
8.
8?
12.
12?
23.
23?
Whoops, 18.
18? All right, those of you who got over a 16, you guys notice more little woodland creatures just kind of keeping pace with you in the distance.
Bastards.
Okay.
But keeping their distance, kind of just watching you. Black, beady eyes staring at you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just keep going.
So you guys continue up the mountain, and you start to approach this Hermit's Cave, where when you were here before, there was a whole ritual happening up in this area here. There's no ritual happening up here.
I just want to stop everyone. They used the townspeople last time. Maybe they'll use us.
Not if we kill them first.
Yeah, they can't use us if they're dead. But don't use weapons. Weapons are dangerous.
The big cave to the right.
Yeah. This here's the cave entrance.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Do what? Wait, do what? What are we doing?
Last
The
time,
thing.
The bad guy was up here. And there was critters in here.
I scream out, he knows we're coming, okay? So try and be quiet, though.
I grab her by her shirt, pull her down, put my finger over her lips, and I'm like, just stop.
I look up, his fingers pressed up against my lips, and you see the pointy little, tiefling teeth there. I'm staring at him.
He doesn't see it.
Oh, shit.
And in fact, he's not putting his finger up to your lips. He's kind of putting it up to your forehead. He's trying to put it up to your lips,
Probably.
but he's putting it right up to your forehead.
So it's a bump up my nose or whatever, because you know what I mean? I'm gonna make a snapping noise, with my teeth.
So you hear this clacking of teeth.
But I do be quiet.
I turn to Odin. Do you hear or smell anything?
Give me a investigation check.
As you turn to Odin, I like grab your head and rotate it about 45 degrees to the right, so you're actually looking at him.
I'm like, what? What are you looking at? What are you guys looking at?
I got a 9.
A 9? Okay.
9.
A 9? He kind of gestures off towards the cave.
Okay, so
He's gesturing off towards the cave. I whisper it though. I understand that we're not quite that dumb. I don't think.
I'm getting a headache to the fact that not everybody the telepathic link between me and the wolf yet.
Yeah, I have no idea that you know he's doing it. I'm just like, oh, he's just gestured. He didn't say anything, so you must need help.
I'm gonna help him out. He wants you to go over there.
Big point. You see him pointing off towards the cave and yelling.
You first. I ain't going nowhere yet.
What? Me
I
first?
swear my little
Okay.
voice
Yeah,
echoing.
Odin, I just look over at Odin and let's go. And I
guess
stealthily move forward and get Odin to look down into the cave. And I'm listening for anything.
Okay. As you approach the mouth of the cave, you see sitting in front of this little fire is the old man, the old hermit, sitting there warming by a fire with like a little pot of stew on it.
Now I know the hermit.
Mm-hmm.
Does he look familiar?
No, that won't work.
He looks
I
like
do-
he looks like the guy who was doing the ritual before, but he's not doing a ritual right now.
I do come from a long line of innocent old men murderers.
We're also further ahead of schedule than last
You're
time.
hobos.
So it could be he's not ready yet. Oh, I guess Ragnar wouldn't know that.
He's probably waiting to eat our faces. Be careful.
I grab a rock and I throw it at her. I throw it at her and I'm very carefully mouth. Shut up.
Because I'm really clumsy anyway, like I try and dodge it, it hits me, I hit the cave like wall, and I kind of like again slide down.
You grab onto the axe on top of somebody's head to stabilize yourself.
We all fall.
Okay, so with the help of Odin, I want to look at the cave entrance and see if there's a way I could cave it.
I'm gonna shift.
All right, you're gonna shift.
I'm shifting. I'm
Shifty.
becoming more bestial.
That's right. He's shifty
I'm shifty.
and stinky.
My tail's gonna wag.
So is there a way I could cave in the cave entrance?
Holy Christ.
Is that what you want to do?
He ain't dicking around, is he?
Yeah, with Odin's help, I'm looking to see if there's a way I could do it.
Yeah, there's theoretically a way you could do it.
I could spellcast to knock it down.
Somebody with a hammer in the right place could knock it down.
Hammer! We got job to do.
I do have the
Yes, I turn to Tra-la-la-la, and I tell him the plan. I'm like, okay, so see if you go over there and you hit that spot as hard as you can, you'll cave in the entrance of the cave.
I run
I
over.
actually
and-
have the erupting earth spell memorized.
I go
Alright.
beat the cave.
All right.
Do I have to?
Of course, I'm pointing at that spot, and it's just roughly in the general vicinity because, again, I'm trying to gauge everything from the eyes of the wolf.
Yeah.
And I can't tell because I have no idea what you're talking about.
The blind guy is telling you where to hit to knock down the thing. Just so you know,
Sure, whatever.
with his structural
You-
engineer ability.
So what?
As he goes to walk past me, I grab his shoulder. I'm like, use a little bit of judgment just because I am blind. I may not have been pointing at the exact right spot.
Okay.
I think I'm doing.
So hammer guy walks over here.
14.
What was that?
14.
14.
You're gonna go smash it in?
So you start smashing away at the wall.
Yeah.
What a crew.
You hear this voice in your head, and it goes, "Why are you trying to destroy the cave?"
Because Hammer said to. You're not Hammer.
And I just yell out, nothing personal, old man. You know, I used to like when we drink together and stuff, but yeah, you're crazy. So bye.
Who said I was crazy? Was it the crazy one? You're going to believe
You're gonna have
this-
you're gonna have to be way more specific when you say the crazy one.
You're gonna believe these band of misfits over a friend you've hung out with,
Yep,
shared
yep.
a meal with, seeked advice from? Have I ever
Yeah, I
told
see-
you wrong?
Is his voice really this scary?
I've seen a lot of crazy
sounds this
stuff
angry?
lately.
I'd
Does
like
he
to stab him.
Well, so to
Does
be
he-
fair, the voice is inside Brian's head.
Does he have black eyes?
So
Okay.
stab Brian in the head.
I've seen a lot of crazy stuff lately, and the fact that you are talking to me in my head like my wolf does, a little bit creepy.
I do not stab him if I don't hear the voice.
Does he
Yeah,
have black eyes?
you're basically hearing me talk to nothing.
You can't tell from where you're at.
You can't tell. Period. I wear a blindfold.
No, he's
Not
talking.
you.
I look at Tralala. Keep trying to cave in the cave,
Okay.
and I get a flame arrow ready in case anything tries to charge the entrance of the cave.
I, seeing that, will step like in the front, I guess, be like, oh, they know we're here. I'll stop them from leaving. And I stand like in front, but
Okay.
like at a what I believe to be a safe distance from the cave in, which might not be accurate.
Okay.
So maybe a little closer than I should.
Sean,
Rolled a 19.
roll a 19.
Yeah, the next
As Tralala goes to swing, he drops to the ground unconscious.
Ah, fuck. It's power word kill.
Nope, not kill. He is
What the hell?
stunned.
Almost done.
Done.
Why?
I'm like
What's that?
Shit.
I'm like screaming, "Don't let him suck your face!"
Matter, man.
I look at can I look at him and going, "Why are you sending the worms? Why are you bringing the worms?"
I have nothing to do with the worms. Don't collapse my cave.
Do I believe that? Is that like?
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same thing. Do I
Isn't
believe
that like
that?
a charm?
Give me an insight check.
Insight.
Maybe he's got worms.
Eric,
Wow.
is that a spell that he
I don't-
used on?
What was that?
Was it a charm that he used on me?
No.
I got a 17 for insight.
And 11.
An 11?
17.
17?
Yeah, it was 17 for me too.
17?
That's what? What are we doing?
He seems to be telling the truth.
Oh.
I
He's
lower my bow and arrow, and I walk forward.
Yeah, me too. I'll be like, "Oh, you're not the problem," and I
And
like
I-
walk in. And I'm like, "So there's these worms that are like attacking people, and these weird worm creatures, and they're killing people, and we sent
I
them to our
grab him
village
by
to
the
keep them
scuff of his
safe."
shirt and pull him back.
As I'm like spilling the whole story, trying to ask this guy for help.
I'm screaming, I saw you killing people yesterday. I saw you killing people.
You make black cloud. Maybe you see wrong. I just say
Sean,
that to the wolf, thinking it's her.
Sean, you pop back up. He released his power over you. And you are no longer stunned.
So
Done?
I'm still a little.
I asked the old man, I was like, all right, so if you have nothing to do with this, despite the visions that people have had, then what is causing this?
I don't know. I've been in my cave the whole time. What's going on out there?
Well, worm monsters, worms infesting people and animals. It's kind of creepy.
Oh wait, I still have one, and I pull like a fried worm from the fight before that was like in my backpack. I was like, I was gonna make it for dinner, but maybe you want to look at it.
Oh God, please look at it. I don't want him making that for dinner.
I start screaming when I see it, and I back up against the wall. I'm like screaming.
Dead. It's obviously dead. And I like wiggle around in her face, but she can't hear me.
Approaching.
So you're approaching? You're bringing the worm up to the old man?
Like, we're not
Yeah. I would totally bring it to him.
but just slowly working our way.
Okay.
Oh, I wouldn't be that slow about it actually. At this point, him saying he's not involved, I would probably like actually just like maybe not like my full barbarian combat movement, but like maybe this, like a regular move. Yeah.
I'm guessing you're in here too, Ian. You're just not moving your guy.
Yeah.
Keeping an eye on things.
Well,
Okay.
I was laying on my couch. I just have to go back to my computer.
Oh, okay. Classic Ian. Always laying on his couch.
Yep.
All right, so you bring this worm to the guy, and he starts to like look at it, and he's pouring over. He's like, "Oh, this can't be good." And he runs back to his little tent, and he starts to like start looking through these books and whatnot. And he pulls out this ratty old book, and it looks like it's made out of human skin. And he starts flipping through it, and he goes, "Oh no, this is very bad." And also,
I still can't click on my guy. Not
I start to
be a
panic.
Oh, no, I still can't.
I start to panic a little bit. I'm like, oh no, guys, this isn't good.
I know what the problem is. Why you can't do it? I will fix you.
Thank
I
you.
will fix you.
Thank you for
I gave control to Medilise
That sounds about right.
because you're always using Medilise's account.
I normally am. Yeah, this is
Yeah.
my first time using this
There you
account in
A while.
months.
Yeah. All right. Now you should have control.
Yeah, now I do.
Okay.
Now I'm over here. Now I'm over here.
Give me a perception check.
I'm over.
Who?
All of you except Brian. You already do it with disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll just do a perception check.
Oh,
I got a 16.
16.
25.
6.
6.
How are
21.
you consistently like beating me with your disadvantage?
Don't ask. I don't know. I'm rolling
I
like
have-
17 and 14, 19 and 12.
Of my last 3-4 rolls, none of them have been above an 8. So I'm holding all my good rolls for any combat that comes.
Okay.
I have a 21.
No. 4. It went down.
4. So Yo and Jeff, you notice as he's kind of looking in there, he just kind of does this little shudder.
Oh, we saw him already. We know this is coming. We know.
As he turns back around and leaves the tent, as you notice the shudder, you guys notice that while his eyes were like milky white, like an old man's eyes before, they're now jet black.
I stab him.
Initiative.
Okay.
I fire the arrow that I already have in the bow. I just
Get a surprise round that we're gonna kill him, or
Initiative.
I fire initiative first. Okay.
All right, so we're gonna go with Justin first.
Wait. I gotta hit the button.
Justin, hit the button.
12. Wait, I have a superiority die. 1 second. 12 plus my D8. I'm not gonna forget this time.
22.
Nice. 20.
20.
20.
All right, so trolls.
21.
21. All right, tra-la-la-la-la.
22.
Jeez, you guys are ready.
That's the first time I rolled with it.
Gertie.
7.
7. That's more like it. Yawn.
10.
All right, and Mister, who's always supposed to go first?
well, with my plus 10, I ended up with a 20.
Oh. All right, you and Ragnar decide who goes first between the two of you, round to round.
Oh, Ragnar's got a 20.
Yeah, I also got 20.
We'll figure it out.
Yep.
All right, so to start things off, tra-la-la-la-la.
Yeah! What the fuck did I get to?
Also, I can't see him. Is that part of the map that I'm missing? Oh, there it is. I see it. I was zoomed in too far.
Oh, yes.
I'm way the fuck here.
By his little tent.
He's too
I'll have
far
to refresh. Roll 20.
away.
I'll be back in a sec.
Yeah,
All right, so I can hit him with a spell, right?
probably.
Okay, because he's too far away. So I'll move up so I can get closer. I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Cloud of Daggers right on top of him.
Okay.
So at the start of his turn, he's going to take the shit and fucking done damage. Well, not shit, but so
What did you do? What did you do to him
What did
again?
you-
What's that?
What did you cast, Sean?
I casted Cloud of Daggers
Okay.
right on top of him.
All right.
So he's in a 5x5 by 5 foot Cloud of Daggers,
Okay.
giving him a shave.
All right. So now it is Troll's turn.
Okay. So, first, with the help of Odin, I move over so I have a better fire line. Wait, let's make sure that's... And then, with Odin's help again, I cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
On the old man.
Okay.
And then I make my first attack with the flaming arrow.
Okay.
And that is a 15.
Misses.
Do I set his tent on fire?
Nope.
Damn. Okay. Second attack. 16.
16 does not hit.
God damn. And that ends my turn.
Ragnar.
What do you got for spells, Jeff?
I'm a druid. Just love
Druid. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll go first. Bonus action rage and run up and grab onto him.
Okay.
Punch him in the mummy and daddy butt.
So it's just straight athletics this time. He doesn't have a disadvantage or anything, but I still get advantage because I'm raging.
Okay.
24.
24.
It's kind of a bad roll, but it's fine.
He loses.
Okay, I grab onto him. I'm gonna preemptively apologize to my ranged friends and action surge and trip him to the ground.
Okay.
So let's do that again.
Did you just
Nat
run
20.
into the daggers?
What's his bonus?
He's a nat 20. He's plus 0, but
So my 24 should still beat him.
yeah, I'll allow you to beat it.
Hey,
He put in everything he had, and it still wasn't. It still sucked.
question.
Yes, I step beside the cloud of daggers.
You're pretty in it because you're holding him down.
It's only 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
So like I'm holding onto his foot and his ankle, and I'm outside, but the rest of him is inside of it.
Okay.
Sure.
I mean, that's rules as written. You guys can obviously.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can make
fine.
it however you want, but
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry.
I'm sure it is. Yeah, he's gonna
Don't worry,
probably
it's
just teleport his way out. It'll be fine.
It's good. It's good. Don't worry.
Yeah, he'll be fine. I'm in trouble. It's fine.
It's okay.
Bonus action. Yeah, that's it. That's everything for me.
Okay. As a legendary action,
Yep.
does a 20 hit?
Yep.
You take 10 cold damage, and give me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm good at those. Fuck, I said I was good at those. God damn it, dice. I got a 3 + 6, so 9.
You're paralyzed,
Yep.
and drop to the ground paralyzed.
Oh boy, this is gonna go well.
Incapacitated by rage.
All right. It's
And
now.
I'm prone?
Yeah, you're paralyzed, so I would say you fall to the ground being paralyzed. That makes
Okay.
sense. Let me see. What does paralyzed say? Incapacitated, can't move or speak, automatically fails dex saves, and you automatically get crit on. But it doesn't say you fall to the ground, but I'm making a judgment call that if you're paralyzed, you're falling to the ground.
Okay.
That only makes sense.
Okay. It does make it attack rolls. Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Okay.
What's a good prone picture? It looks like he's back pain.
Back pain. There you go. So now it's Ulf's turn.
Oh,
Ulf,
my.
Ulf.
So he's no longer grappled.
Mm-hmm. No longer grappled. He is still prone, though.
He still has a cloud of daggers over.
He just got no movement.
Well, half of his movement.
See, movement-wise, I can make it 40 feet perfectly to him. But then I'm stuck right at him. That's not good. Okay, I'm going to move up.
Okay. Gonna get right in there? No, not quite.
No, I'm going to go right face to face, booming blade, misty step back.
Okay.
Good call on the booming blade.
Booming blade, and then I'm getting my butt out of there. Sad part is I wanted to go Shalila because they stack, but I have to use my bonus action to misty step out.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Shamalama.
So booming blade, I got an 18 plus 8, so 26.
26 will hit.
Did you roll with advantage? Maybe you get that
No.
crit? He is still prone.
And no, that would have been an 18. Meh. Crappy part is I didn't go to Shillelagh yet, so I don't have great damage with my club. 6, and then he's got a 2d8 booming blade, and I'm going to bounce back with Misty Step 30 feet. So I now have.
So if he leaves the dagger cloud, he takes a bunch of damage. I like that use of booming blade. That was really smart.
I'm good with that though.
Willingly moves, then it takes 1d8 thunder damage. Okay.
Which would be 2d8 because we're level 5.
2d8, 'cause he's
Yeah.
5th level.
Okay. There you go. Fancy. Alrighty. So now it is Oh, this guy's turn. He's going to stand up.
Dagger cloud. Dagger clouds.
And he's going to
Take
take
damage.
dagger damage. So what did you take for damage?
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Come on, you bastard. Not as much as I'd like. Oh, that's not bad for daggers. 11.
11? Okay.
Yeah. For 44?
Okay.
Hi guys. It was nice. It was nice playing this character for one session.
Imagine how we felt last week at the end, and this is like week 2 of the same result.
Except we heard him this time.
They didn't absorb all these people yet. Yet.
Yet.
Does he have people around to absorb?
All right. He's going to.
I'm right here. I'm right beside him.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid and drooling, but even more so than normal.
He's going to take the 2d8 from the booming blade to move out of the way of the cloud of daggers.
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
If he kills me before I get an action, I swear.
Wow, that's just the way it works, isn't it?
Far too often.
I was gonna say, what's different?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the norm.
All right. What's the
Eric's
2d8?
gonna be like lightning bolt straight at Ian.
So he uses power word kill and just kills you. Dead.
Why would somebody do that? That'd be rude.
That's what he did last time.
That'd be rude. So he's gonna cast Globe of Invulnerability around himself.
Yeah, he's a
Oh.
dick.
He's just a dick. Just saying.
And that is going to be his turn. So you see this shimmering barrier springs into a 10-foot radius around him and just kind of creates this shimmering barrier around him. All right, it's now John's turn. Jan's turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, how does this globe of invulnerability work?
You cannot target him with spells inside of it, basically. It's unless it's a 5th level or higher spell. But
Pretty much sounds like it is.
any spell of 5th level or lower cast from outside the barrier can't affect creatures or objects within it, even if the spell is cast using a higher level spell slot. Such a spell can target creatures and objects. Such a spell can target. So it's over if it's over 5th. Well, it can still target them, but the spell has no effect on them. Similarly, the area within the barrier is excluded from area of effects of such spells.
You gotta
We're
run
level,
up.
we're level 5, right? Yeah, okay. So literally none of our spells.
Okay,
We'll beat the shit out of him.
I can't reach him and hit him. I'm just running up to him.
Okay.
You shoot an arrow at him.
I can't. How do I shoot an arrow with one arm?
Wow, that's
I do not have a crossbow. Explain this to me.
Ian, what do you have? Can you?
throw your prosthetic at him, for Christ's
So
sake.
here's a focus. Can we collapse the roof onto the globe?
I can't quite do that. I could hang back a bit. I can hang back a bit. I can throw a javelin.
Well,
throw-
fuck, that works. Throw a javelin on his ass.
Yeah, I'll throw a javelin.
Okay.
Stab him right in the eye. They hate that.
Does a 20 hit?
It does.
6 damage.
6 damage? Okay.
He's bloody.
What?
That's to me. Don't worry. I'm nerfing him for you, okay?
No,
'Cause
what?
I feel bad. Because I feel bad.
No,
React-
tell
It's
me.
just technically he's immune
To javelins?
to javelins from non-magical attacks, but I'm just gonna make him resistant.
He's immune to javelins.
non-magical attacks.
But I'm gonna make him resistant.
He's probably immune to all attacks unless they're magical.
So what's that
Immune
mean
is
if
such
I
a
like?
strong word.
What's that mean if I like smite him?
Oh, that's magic.
But
So-
like, does that make my whole attack do damage?
No.
Just your smite damage would do damage.
Just the smite damage?
Yeah.
This guy's stupid.
That's what we said last game. He punched us all out in like one round.
All right. It's now you threw a javelin, but I did do damage. It just didn't do that much damage. It's
Okay.
it's now Gertie's turn. Gertie, can you hear me? Gertie. Gertie.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm here. I'm here.
Gertie. I'm just pretending you're deaf.
Oh, sorry. Oh, okay. Sorry. So they're all inside this cave. I don't know what's going on because I can't hear it. Is that pretty much it?
Well,
You're in the
you saw-
cave with us.
You saw they just started attacking him.
But like, I don't know that he's immune to magic, though, right?
Well, you know that he's in this shimmering globe of protection. You can see a shimmering globe of protection.
Okay. How far am I from him?
You are 50 feet away from him.
So too far to get to, basically, and hit him with my staff.
Yeah.
Is there anything else going on in this cave or this area? Like, does there look like anything outside of the globe, like magic-wise? I don't know, his spell book. You know what I'm saying? Is there any, like, we just started attacking him. Is there anything that might be sustaining his power, or...
I mean, you can go and investigate his tent if you want.
Well, that sounds like it'll hurt.
But right in the middle of a battle, though, that's not the...
It's called a hit.
Go check it
Also,
out.
everything you do is magic, so there's not much point in you fighting him.
So, you know what? Well, if that's the point, then can I, like, hex the tent and throw an Eldritch Blast at it?
I
It's
don't think
frustration.
so. I don't
Okay.
think you can hex an inanimate object.
Okay,
I'm pretty
well,
sure it's a creature you see.
okay.
You
Well,
can fly over and look at it.
Yeah, you can just go over and look in the tent. What's the worst that could happen?
right? I could, like, be booby trapped or something. Like 1,000 worms spill out. Can I Eldritch Blast it just because out of frustration?
You can Eldritch Blast his tent.
Okay. So it's 1d20. No, 2. Wait, it's
Yeah.
sorry.
Roll your d20 to see if you hit, which you should be able to hit a tent.
5.
Okay, you missed the tent.
You're still
And I, like,
hitting
I just scream so, like, frustration, like a temper tantrum, like a 14-year-old chick who just, like, lost her phone. Okay.
And it's very loud. It's louder than you think it is because you don't realize it and you can't control the sound of your voice. So you're being extra loud, and it's kind of hurting somebody's ears.
Hmm.
And then all of a sudden, like, I just kind of, like, the air puffs out of me and I just drop down into a crouch, glaring at him.
Well, you can take your second Eldritch Blast. You do have 2.
Oh, okay. I forgot about the second one. $14.
14 will blow the tent up. Boom, you blow the tent off.
Does anything happen to it? Like, are there any spills out, any spells, like, does it fire anything? Like,
You see, like, inside of it, a little bit of a cot and some books.
And a chest that's all blowed up.
Okay, but I can't do anything else about it right now.
No.
Okay.
There's a box from Moxie.
You can move. You can move. You still have your movement.
Can I move out of his sight from where I'm at?
Yeah, you could duck around the corner if you wanted to.
Yeah, let's do that.
Leave the cave.
Yep.
All right.
Pretty sure that's what I did last game. I ran away. Got killed anyway.
Bravely running away is not always an option.
Nope.
Okay.
Well, it's always an option. It just may not be no point to it.
It's now back to the top with tra-la-la-la-la.
La 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 la. Okay. That's
Nice,
magic.
smash
Is he immune to smashy smashy?
No, you can go smash him.
Except if I do, he's gonna kick my ass.
Oh, that's why you go big.
Yeah, but
This
none
is
of the
where
magic's
no
gonna
damage.
work. Right?
Yep.
So if none of the magic works, I can't go big.
From what I understand, the magic doesn't penetrate the circle. If you're already in it,
Yeah.
it might work.
If you go inside the
So if
circle,
you,
you're good.
walk up. Yeah, if you
So
walk
you're
up
using
and cast a
magic
spell.
weapon, if you're smiting inside. that's
Also,
good.
technically, smite is not a spell. It's a special a class feature. So anything that says like can't be targeted by a spell of X level doesn't matter for smite.
Okay. So how do I do double smiting again? You have to blow all your slots.
You only have one smite if you hit.
Yeah, but if you use twin spell, you can do it twice.
You still have to hit twice.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have
So you're celestial and you're a paladin. So you have a spell smite, which is your bonus action spell,
Yeah.
and then your
Divine.
regular smite, which is a a paladin power.
Yeah, you can do both of those.
Use your paladin power if you have a critical, that's a good time to use it.
or when we super need to put out damage because we're all in a lot of trouble?
Yeah.
Well,
So
I'm
you
gonna-
can combine them.
'Cause he's going to kill me before I get critted. So I'm running in there, an idiot. Just fuck it. Why not?
So this is a good time to combine them and do Nova damage.
I'm combining them and doing Nova damage.
We hope.
What are you saying to your hammer as you're doing this?
Kick his ass.
Hammer, kick his ass.
Hammer, lay waste to that bastard.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Rick.
Just ignore this measuring tape.
What's that?
Okay, I will.
Just ignore it. Nothing to see here.
Yeah, well. $23.
23?
Yeah, because I got a +8, which is kind of nice.
23 will hit.
Okay. All right, so use a divine smite. Okay, well, I'll do the hammer damage first. So hammer damage
Yeah.
is 7, 5 is 12.
12. Okay.
Yeah. And then divine smite.
What's your highest level spell slot?
2.
Ew.
I'm just a little guy. I'm not ginormous.
Only 5th level. It's okay.
Well, yeah, so I get 2d8. That's it.
It'd be 3. 2d8 for the first level, plus 1 per level above 1.
Yeah.
It's a dumb number. It's like the math on it is stupid.
That's why when I had my Sorkin in, I actually used the dice roller, the separate dice roller, and I just laid out all the combinations so I could just click
So-
on them.
That's another 12 from that one.
Okay.
And then,
Roll an additional 1d8.
oh, yeah.
Oh, is he undead?
Yeah.
That's an additional 8. Okay. I'll take
Okay.
that. And then my last one should be a Searing Smite. Light him on fire? Or Thunderous Smite? I like Thunderous Smite. Let's Thunder Smite that fucker. So that's 2. Why did I always do that? There we go. That is 2d6. All right. 1, 2, roll, you bastard. Go, buddy, go, buddy, go, buddy, go. Go, 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 go. Better than a kick in the balls. Not that much. 4.
Okay.
That sucked. 4 out of 12.
Yeah.
And I'm out of go-go juice.
All right. As a legendary action, he's going to take a swing at you and try to touch you.
He's touching me.
He's touching you. Does a 23 hit?
No.
No?
Yeah, it does.
You take 10 cold damage and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Usually pretty good at those.
Don't say you're good at those. 'Cause somebody else has said that before, and he's lying unconscious on the ground.
18 plus 5 is 23.
Okay. You are good at those.
I'm mathematically better at those than he is, but I'm still unconscious. I hate dice sometimes.
Well, I mean, you're technically conscious. You're just kind of paralyzed. You're on the ground drooling.
That's fair. I mean, it says incapacitated.
Yeah. It doesn't mean you're not conscious. Your eyes are there. You can kind of see what's going on. You're just kind of lying there drooling. All right.
I thought for sure. I thought incapacitated literally said like your creature, an incapacitated creature is unconscious and can't take actions, but it's
No,
not.
maybe.
Unconscious is something
No.
different. No, unconscious is something different.
Yeah. All right. So it's now Troll's turn.
Whoa. He's got to make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Or be knocked prone.
Okay.
Or pushed him away. Probably going to make it, but whatever.
What does he have to make?
Strength saving throw.
Yeah, but what is it?
It doesn't say. It just says make a strength saving throw.
It's whatever your saving throw is.
Where the fuck do you see that?
On your spellcasting sheet. You're gonna have your spell save.
16.
16? Okay.
Yeah.
He's knocked prone.
Fucking A, so you didn't touch me then.
Well, he can still touch you when he's prone.
He would have disadvantaged the attack though. Grasping at straws.
Does a 19 hit?
What?
Does a 19 hit?
No.
No? All right, so you don't take the 10 cold damage. There you go.
Thank
He's
you.
prone. Does he have to concentrate on that globe of invulnerability?
Yes.
When I smack him over the head with my hammer
Oh,
and
you
then
gotta
that
make
last
it
pass and knock him down, does that not fuck him up?
He passes.
Fucking sure he does.
He gets a plus 10.
Whatever.
Whatever.
That's what
So what would he need to roll for it to fail?
a one.
Pretty well. For the
Well, no, because he smited, so smite's a decent chunk of damage, and it's all the damage all added together.
yeah, but he
So
had 20
you-
damage.
Immune, yeah. Well, so it's just 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, he's immune to the hammer damage, but all the rest of the damage was still. Oh no, resistant. He changed it. He nerfed it for us.
Yeah, he did
Yeah.
20. He did 22 damage. So yeah, it was.
11. It's an automatic pass. Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good. So it's now Troll's turn.
Okay.
You're fucking bleeding.
With Odin's help, can I notice a weak point in the ceiling of the roof or the entrance of the cave that I could cause a cave-in?
Yes, you could theoretically.
You gotta drop the ceiling
Give
on
me an
my head.
investigation check.
He's gonna
Natural 20.
Natural 20. You see like a loose rock up. Well, he sees a loose rock up in the ceiling that if you hit it, the cave would collapse.
Okay. Could I still have angle on it from the outside the cave?
No.
Well, screw that.
Do it!
I am going. No, I was debating telling everybody to get out of the cave before I do it. But I am just going to attack the spot.
Okay. Roll me an attack.
First attack is a 14.
A 14. Okay. A 14 hits the spot and it kind of shifts the boulder a little bit, but not quite enough.
Okay, second attack on the same spot. I got a shitty 13.
13. That's enough to knock it loose.
I'm bringing the roof down on all of us.
I was gonna use erupting earth.
Not me. I'm outside of the cave, I believe.
I was gonna use erupting earth and Misty step out. That was my deal.
Yeah, I can Misty step out.
Yeah. Blind guy and his wolf can't. Neither
Yeah,
can the paralyzed guy.
the paralyzed barbarian can't either.
I feel
So that's the end of my turn. I'm caving in the roof.
Okay, you're caving in the roof. What is everybody doing as this roof is starting to cave in?
Watching.
If I can I Misty step somebody out with me?
No. You could thunderstep somebody out, but Misty Step is by yourself.
I don't have thunder step, so that doesn't work. I got Misty step. That's it. So I look down at the unconsciously paralyzed dude and say, "Sorry," and Misty step out.
If I could, I would
What
shrug.
What kind of saving throw are we maybe gonna get? Guys, what do you think? Do you guys think it'll be an intelligence, wisdom, or charisma saving throw?
I think we're going to be waking up next week to day 3 of the first day starting again, is what I think.
I'm gonna run out, but I'm also going to try to persuade the roof into not collapsing on me.
Okay. I'm going to say, those of you who do not have the ability to magically all right. I'm gonna give this to you. I'm gonna give you this option, okay? Here's the option. He can also magically escape from here. So, if you think it's gonna fall slow enough for you to magically escape from here, then he can magically escape from here.
Oh, wait, do I get one more action then before it collapses?
Well, then he gets one more action.
Oh, okay.
I just assumed that ceiling was gonna fall and we were screwed.
Following
Yeah.
initiative. We should just continue following initiative through this turn.
We should, because it's very fast. But I'm just saying, if you want to fall fast enough to get him, it's going to get all of you.
So what's the
Even
next
if you have
initiative?
Misty
So
Step.
Where is he in the initiative order?
He is...
2 after me.
he is 19, and you guys are 20. So it's your next is 20.
What are we at right now?
21.
We are 21, yes.
Oh, when did I go?
You just
while
went
ago.
last turn.
Real? Oh, we've
threw
only done like 2 players since then.
Yeah, you threw
not even. I
you threw a
haven't-
javelin.
Okay, it's just moving really slow.
Yeah, I also haven't had my second turn yet. Not that I would do anything, but yeah.
I just killed everybody.
No, I think I'm outside of the cave.
Yeah, Gurney's fine.
I'm
Gurney's
outside
okay.
of the cave.
I almost killed everybody.
So who gets an action before him?
Ragnar and Ulf would get an action before him.
Grapple him. Gotta grapple him.
and sacrifice yourself?
Take
Well,
my-
would-
no,
I
like,
would do
I'm
it.
not getting out either.
I would do it, but I'm paralyzed.
Ulf, you gotta grapple him. You're our only chance to kill him.
Your only chance, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh my god. Yeah, I have like a strength of Aunt May.
Don't forget, he can also misty step out of your grapple.
Yeah, and he can.
Keep his
Yeah, you're right. Exactly. I can misty step out, and so can he.
Yeah.
So
That's-
the
I'm
grapple's
saying-
not going to matter. Honestly, yeah, the grapple's not going to matter.
My expectation was we were screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm giving you that option. I'm giving you the option for you all to agree that
We're dead.
Trolls has killed all of you,
Yep.
and it also collapses, taking him out.
Yeah, okay, I misty step out. Fuck that.
You misty step out? Okay.
Well, if he's misty stepping out, I'm misty stepping out. Fuck it,
Okay.
I'm gonna-
Sick.
You
I'm
misty
the only
step
one who's
out.
gonna die here. I'm
You
the
misty
only one who's
step
gonna
out.
die here. Great.
Oh no, me too.
Oh yeah.
Ian?
Okay, right on.
Ian,
I
Where'd
have
I
no
go?
magical way of escaping.
I don't need a
But
magical
I get an
way.
action? I get an action?
No, I'm giving you a DC 30 dexterity save to get out of there.
I can't make a DC 30 dex save.
Okay, last time I had to roll 2 nat 20s to survive.
So you need a nat 20 to get out of there, is basically what I'm saying. I will give it to you on a nat 20 dex save.
Okay, actually, alternatively, is this guy an abjuration?
He is a undead, actually.
He's an undead?
Yep. We already knew that.
So,
You could have turned undead.
for my action,
Yeah.
I can't turn undead.
I will
you
give
turn a
you.
roof
Here's the deal. I will give you an action, or I will give you a DC, basically nat 20 dex save. No movement.
Yeah. I'm just looking through my options.
What if his action is to dash?
Take one for the team.
Dash. I go for the dash, man.
And he'll get right to the door, and it'll collapse on it.
I would go for the dash.
Mm,
I did say an action.
At least you have a chance.
Okay, I'm rolling my save. Rolling my save.
Okay.
Nat 1.
A nat 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So the roof starts to collapse. Yawn.
Can I distract the old man and try and keep him in there with us?
Yawn spins around, looks towards the entrance, and he just goes to start dashing, and a boulder comes and hits him right in the back of the head, just flat out on his face.
Wow.
First boulder.
Now I just have to see if we're resetting again or if I'm creating a new character.
Yep, same.
Yeah, I'm there too.
Yeah, but at least it was your choice.
Yeah, you done did it to us.
Yeah, I did. And the bad guy got away. Anyway.
Party.
Shit happens. It's all.
Yeah, well.
The sad thing is, you did it to your wolf.
Well, actually, as soon as I die, my wolf dies. It's kind of a side effect of the psychic link thing.
So now there's the three of you, and you see this black door opens up on the pedestal where he was, and he walks out.
Oh,
Up on top?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Nice try.
I don't think it was a nice try at all.
No. I totally expected it to fall faster.
Has his body fully reconstituted? Like last time, he was sucking the life out of everybody.
He has not. He's still an old man.
Okay,
Alright.
are we still in initiative?
We will go back to the top of the initiative order
Okay.
with tra-la-la-la-la.
All right, so Charles gets a chance to punch him in the mummy and daddy. How close is he now?
He is
Not even a little bit.
65 feet with difficult terrain.
Oh, for fuck's sake! So I can't even get to it. Well, I can use a spell. No more globe of invulnerability, right?
No more global invulnerability.
Quit complaining. I'm dead.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to roll death saves, which is my only real gift.
All right.
Yeah, but at least you got to roll a maybe don't die save, right? I just straight up died. There was nothing I could have done.
Oh yes,
Ian,
the
on your
generous DM allowed me to roll for a nat 20, and I rolled a nat 1.
5% greater than no percent.
Ian, I will let you roll death saves, but when you get a nat 20 death save, you'll just wake up under 1,000 tons of rock. And
And
Die again.
All right, so I'm gonna run my full run to get to him, and then I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt. Because it's the only thing I got that'll actually get that far.
So this here is difficult terrain.
Where
Up
is he?
this rock.
Oh, he's up there again.
He's up
Fuck.
there, yeah.
Oh.
So this is
Okay.
difficult terrain, this is normal, this is difficult terrain.
Can I get within 30 feet of the asshole?
How much movement do you have?
25.
35?
25.
25? You can get to here.
So we're not using Witch Bolt. Magic Missile. Fuck. Oh, Chaos Bolt.
Magic Missile solid.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
No dodging, just here, have a bunch of damage.
It just doesn't do fuck damage, that's all.
You know what does a lot of great damage? Caving in a cave.
Apparently, yeah, falling boulders.
But I heard it's hard on the head when they fucking hit you. So we're gonna use it. Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
So I gotta roll 2d8, so first d8. This determines the damage type.
You know what? Counterspell.
Okay, well fuck him then.
Was it a reaction for him to to misty step out
I
of?
said everybody had an action. That was
I tried.
the deal. You tried.
That's so hard.
Counterspell.
Wait, I got an action. What kind of statement to not be paralyzed so that I can see the boulders falling on my face?
At the end of your turn. At the end of your turn, you can do a Constitution save.
Yes, I get to be I'd love to be cognizant when all this is happening.
Hey,
Or
hey,
not. Yeah, well, I'll just roll a 12. It's fine.
I killed the most people this game.
There you go.
Well then I can't do anything else, can I?
No, you got counterspelled.
That's good.
Yeah, he used one of the 10 that he has stored up. Yep.
No, but he used his reaction.
So,
So
hey,
you can't counterspell me.
As a legendary action, at the end of your turn, he's going to make a mage hand, like a visible mage hand, come up and give you the finger. So he's using a legendary action to give you a finger with a mage hand.
Wow, that sounds like something Rastin would do.
we can't see it.
Trolls, give me a death save. I said it was visible.
Seriously, why am I even doing a death save?
Because I want you to have to roll a dice.
And that's a 3.
Okay. Ragnar.
Sure, I'll roll a death save.
I just want to see somebody super crushed under rocks still alive, and see if they come and save you or not.
Well, it won't be me.
Okay.
Not
Alright.
dead, not dying, or dead, I guess, but not. Yeah.
Unconscious. Very slow, soon to be dead. Ulf.
Well, he's already used his reaction, so I would be crazy not to call lightning.
Okay.
Crazy not to call lightning.
Kick his ass!
Call that lightning.
Bastard. And just let me roll it here. Go good, man. Go good. Go good. Go good. 27.
27. Okay.
Dex save is 16.
He fails his dex save.
Ass hat. That was my action. I'm going to. Oh, God.
How much damage was it? 20.
27.
Okay.
But now I'm gonna this whole area is now the 60-foot cloud.
Yeah.
From here to me,
Okay.
so that if he moves, that 60-foot radius, 120 feet. Oh,
Yeah.
that'll cover the whole map. Okay.
Yeah, you're
So
good.
wherever he moves, I'm gonna zap him.
You have a big cloud coming in for you.
Well, there's
Alright.
already the big storm on the mountain.
Alright.
Bonus attack and bonus moves. I don't really know. I'm gonna move and
Oops. Ignore that.
maybe I'll try and hide. I don't know. Ass hat. He can see. He's got true sight. I don't know how far his true sight is. I'm gonna move back. I got 120 on the thing. I'm gonna move back so that I'm out of most of his spell ranges.
Okay.
There.
Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky because I was going to do something
Good
really
for him.
cruel to you. Really cruel to you.
Hey, Jeff.
But I got 120 for the. Oh yeah. There we go.
You're going over there?
As far as I can go back on the map, I got 120 range for
Okay.
lightning.
So you're staying at the 120 range.
Do you have to? Do you have to be within range to use it again? Because some spells you don't actually have to be in range to use them again. Something like Spiritual Weapon, you can cast and then go to a different continent, and still hit people with it.
Well, I have to see him, so I would assume.
See him, yeah. So whatever visible range is.
But I know now that I just said that, I know what the dick's gonna do.
Hey, Jeff. I just heard him say something.
What?
What do you think he said?
I gotta go invisible.
No, he said Baba.
Baba. He who hides the knife.
Let's see.
My bonus action, I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat.
Okay.
And I'm done. So I can run.
Did you cast Call Lightning this turn?
Hey? Oh wait,
Did
no,
you
I
cast-
can't. That was I already cast a spell. Never mind.
There's no
Alright.
surviving for us. Not this
Alright.
time.
Because it's now
It led
his
to-
turn.
The whole concept actually led to a really cool conversation about Hex, because technically speaking with Hex, your second cast isn't limited to the same range restriction as the first cast. So you could theoretically Hex like a rat, snap the rat's neck, and then Hex someone on the other side of the country. And like rules as written with that as possible.
Yeah.
It's
Like the old second edition D&D rules, if I had a Grand Druid and Call Lightning was like stupid. Because if you're outside and you called the storm and you started firing lightning bolts, you could sit back on a mountain.
Yeah, well, I just like the fluff side for the Hex, because
Light
like,
everyone.
that you're sacrificing a rat to your to your warlock patron to have him give you a Hex something. It's kind of cool. Sorry. It's his turn. Go ahead, kill everybody.
All right.
I love spell.
The other two of you give me Constitution saves.
Two of
Yeah.
who?
Gertie and Tralalala. Give me Constitution saves.
Oh, so it was a good move to get the frick away from that idiot.
I mean, I could be more of a jerk, but
15.
I'm just gonna kill these people first.
15, but oh, sorry, I was outside of the cave, but I guess okay, 15.
He's outside of the cave now too.
Okay.
He's up here.
14.
Sorry, 15.
Four.
Somebody collapsed the cave, so we had to freaking get out of there for some reason. What'd you get, Sean? 15?
14.
14? Okay, you both fail.
In
Yeah.
classic big bad fashion, he's killing all of your friends first. He's gonna kill you last.
So I gotta roll. 5 D8.
Oh,
It's a lot of ones. Jeez.
That's good.
I don't know how I feel about that. 16 poison damage as a poison cloud fills this area.
I'm immune to poison. I don't know why, but I am. Okay. 16 poison damage? Okay, that sucks.
And it's a 20-foot radius. So.
Oh, I can heal myself with lay hand. It fucking reverses poison. Woohoo.
There you go. So that's all poisony. Okay. And it is now
Ready?
well, no. It's not Gertie's turn yet. Ian has to make a death save.
Oh.
Oh, thanks. My death save that if I come back to life, I probably die.
Just a long and painful death.
Yeah, I'm making it. And what do you guys think? What am I gonna roll?
Low.
a 1.
3.
3? There you go.
3.
The rocks are crushing you a little bit more. You're still
What?
kind of alive. All right,
What do you-
now it's Gertie's turn.
Ian, you're very consistent.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Okay, so I am going to Hex and Eldridge. So Hex, right? And then Eldridge Blast.
Okay.
Check your range and make sure you're good.
I should be. My Eldridge Blast is and I missed, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I got a 13, so it doesn't matter.
That misses.
Yeah.
The second one.
You have a second one?
Yeah.
Just double check your range on Hex.
Well, she can move up if you want. She's flying, so difficult terrain doesn't matter.
Hex is 90 feet.
Oh, yeah. You're good.
So 16.
16?
Yep.
16 does not hit.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's pretty much all I can do, right? Yeah.
Yeah. You can move.
Is there anywhere I can move out of the way? Like where he doesn't have an easy shot or view of me?
He can pretty well see you anywhere around here. But I would suggest
Right
getting
now.
out of the poisonous gas cloud.
That would be, yeah, my thing, moving back a bit. Yep.
Okay. Now it's Trolalala's turn. You can get to the top of the hill, Trolalala.
Okay. That's like right there. I tried my mouse and gone crazy.
I moved you.
Okay. Oh, that's not going to help me. I need another spell that can go distance.
But I mean, now on your next turn, this isn't difficult terrain for the next 30 feet.
Nah, just use Firebolt. Fuck it. Firebolt!
Firebolt?
Firebolt!
Firebolt?
22.
22?
Yep.
22 hits?
Sweet. Sweet Caroline.
Don't do that.
Man. 16 damage. And he's on
16
fire.
damage. Okay.
He might be on fire.
All
No,
right.
that's not one that if he's wearing it, he's not on fire. If he's leaving it on the ground, he's on fire.
Okay.
And for bonus action, I'm going to do
Okay.
prep Searing Smite, so it's ready to go for next round.
All right. It's now Troll's turn, who is not connected.
Is he
Do a
bleeding?
death save. So he is continuing to bleed. It's now Ragnar's turn to do a death save.
Am I also trying to save from paralyzed, or is it just death saves?
Just
for the
death
sake
saves
of-
at this point.
All right, yeah. 16.
16. There you go. There you go. That's two passes, right?
Yep.
You're about to.
One more, and I'm
You're-
not rolling anymore. I just suffocate normally.
You're about to be stabilized. Just lying there, unconscious under the rocks, not dead. That'll be fine.
Handle that.
That's fine. All right, Ulf,
You know what I'm doing?
you're running away?
Well, no, I'm frying him again.
Oh, you're going to
Lightning
fry
bolt,
him? Okay.
25.
Cook his ass.
He passes.
25.
25.
So
Half of that.
half damage.
Okay. And you're bravely going to run away still, or what?
No, I'm gonna hang out because I'm far enough away that, I mean, he's gonna cast at me eventually, but at least as long as I stick around, I have
Water between you and him
I
anyway.
can keep zapping him. And if he moves forward, Sean's at least gonna be within range to smack him.
All right. So now it is his turn. At the beginning of his turn. Yo, where did you move?
I really kind of don't have control over the thing,
Okay.
but I wanted to be out of the gas.
Which way? Where are you going?
Not too close to me. Spread out.
Can I go up?
You can go
I
up.
would suggest the mouth of the cave.
Well,
I'm
the-
gonna
the-
go up.
No, not. Well, yeah.
The mouth of the cave is closed now, so.
I'm
It's
gonna go
collapsed
up.
for some reason.
Like, I would stay away from, like, try not to bunch up.
So you want to go over here then?
Yeah, and up. Like up.
Oh, yes. Straight up in the air. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to check because this cloud moves 10 feet every turn towards Jeff.
Yeah.
Get him. Get him.
He's smart.
All right, now what do I got here? What do I got? Give me a dexterity save, Sean.
I could do that. 18.
18? Okay. Trying to check here.
Don't
Oh, wait, no.
explode.
An 18 is not a pass.
Sure.
An 18 is not a pass. A 20 is a pass.
Well, I didn't roll a 20, so bite me.
So you take 10d6 plus 40 damage.
Holy fuck. What did he hit me with?
Disintegrate.
Oh, that sucks.
Ha! I just got crushed under an avalanche. At least I didn't get disintegrated.
True. Pretty sure I'm fucked.
79 damage.
That's
Boy,
a
I'm
lot.
dead.
You don't just die. You turn to dust.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. It's now Ian's turn to do a death save.
Ooh.
Nat 20.
Nat 15.
Nat 15. Oh, you're getting there. You're getting more comfortable in the rocks.
Yeah.
Gertie, your go.
I'm gonna. Sorry, I just lost my freaking character sheet there.
Oh God.
I opened them up. Go for the jugular.
Oh, Boo, go!
Go for the throat. Boo!
Well, yeah, I'm thinking of like just launching myself at its neck and like gnawing at it with my freaking pointy little teeth, right? And wrapping my tail around his face or whatever.
That's what Boo will do.
But I'm gonna
Those people who haven't played Baldur's Gate.
hex and one last little Eldritch Blast, I guess.
Okay.
Have hamster will travel.
First one's 11.
Okay, 11 misses.
The second one's 19.
Okay, 19 hits.
Okay.
So 1d10 and 1d6.
Oops.
Just trying to see what I got that'll reach Jeff. What can I get that'll reach Jeff?
Yeah, this is awesome. I love this. This is a whopping 4. That's right.
4? 4?
3
Sweet.
plus 3 plus 1. That's right.
Okay. There you go. Plus 8 or whatever, so
Oh,
12
wait.
damage.
Yeah, but I forgot to add something here. And it says once it's a feature of my class. Hold on.
Oh.
No, it's related to my genie dowel dude. It's pack magic. So add another. It says add another. Once during each of your turns, when you hit with an attack roll, you can deal an extra 3 bludgeoning damage to the target.
That would be an attack roll, not a spell.
Oh, so that wasn't an attack? Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. Sorry. All right.
Isn't Eldritch Blast an attack roll? It's
Is
a
it?
spell attack.
It's a spell attack. I guess. Yeah, no, I'll give it to you.
I mean,
Justin
hey,
convinced me. Justin
It-
convinced me.
Unless it says weapon attack, that's different.
it's
but-
3 points, man. It's better than nothing at this
Okay.
point.
Yeah.
One less little whatever.
Yeah. Alrighty. It's now Tralalala's turn. Oh, wait, he's disintegrated.
Hang on. Show the total. Can I use luck to? Can I use a luck point to try and save myself off that death roll?
You don't have any death saves.
No. To actually like avoid the hit and go half damage.
Okay, well, but did you make a save on it, or
Yeah, I had to make
yeah,
a save.
you're gonna make a save.
well, you could use luck to re-roll your save.
Yeah, and then go half damage.
It's not even a half damage. It's a bang or bust. I mean, you should have said it at the time,
Oh, I forgot about it. But anyway, yeah.
but
okay.
I will allow it. I'll allow it.
No, don't worry about it. I'm dead.
I was gonna allow it, but all right.
The hard part is to roll
I-
with the
I
character
should have
at your
remembered.
level that you haven't worked through the mechanics yet.
Yeah,
Yeah, new characters do that.
you'll get there. Don't worry.
So many mechanics that it's like.
Well, I might not. I don't know how this is gonna end up, but I might not.
All right. What have we got for distance here? Ooh, look at that. Just in range.
I think
I was
everyone's
gonna
been
say to you, be out of 60 feet.
Just in range.
60 feet's the sweet spot, but he could move. That's the problem.
It's okay. It's. I'm gonna need a con save from you.
Okay, hold on a second. And a 6.
A 6.
A
Woo!
6. Woohoo!
Woo! That'll definitely not save. Definitely not.
We're just
Alright.
prolonging the inevitable.
7 d8. Actually, wait, no. This is 9d8 plus 30.
I'm suspect as to why we are in this particular direction and why we didn't go somewhere else.
So you take 60 points of damage.
Sorry. And just like that, I fall from the sky, twisting.
You are
to
caused
floating
searing
wings,
pain.
Akimbo, yeah,
Okay.
with an earth-shattering kaboom.
Yeah.
Splat like a mosquito.
All right. It's now. Guess what, Gertie? Though. You know what? While you died,
Well, I died, yeah.
that sucked. But you know what? Now you're a zombie. Under his control. So zombie Gertie is going to start to walk down towards Jeff.
So, okay, it's like my tail flicking. My eyes are gleaming black instead of silver.
But I think Ian, can I get a death save?
Okay.
Ian.
What?
Ian's now zombie Ian.
No,
Well-
he's under a rock, Ian.
I'm under a rock, Ian. Oh, 13, I passed.
There you go. You're getting closer to being alive under the rocks.
Yeah.
All right.
Did I miss a death save?
Yeah, give me a death save from Justin.
If this is a 1, I'm gonna regret that. Hey, just made it. It's a 10. I'm stable.
Okay.
That's my
All
third.
right. Ulf's turn. So,
Zappy,
zappy.
you're getting a 30.
All right.
DC 16.
That is a 18, so that's a pass.
So another 15 damage.
15 damage. He's kind of hurt. He's kind of hurt. He's kind of hurt. I'm just looking here.
I'm sure he has a clone or something, and this is just fun.
Simulacrum? I can't remember how it's spelled.
Whatever.
All right. Jeff, you look over beside you after your movement or whatever you're done there.
Yeah.
And this black door opens up and he steps out right beside you.
Yeah. There was no running away.
Yeah. And then he's going to use a legendary action to touch you.
Well, not Finger of Death. Come on.
No, because he already used his action to cast a spell to get to you. So he has to use his legendary action to touch you. Which, I mean... A nat 20.
At least.
So that's 20 cold damage. You're still up?
Oh god, yeah. I haven't taken a hit point yet.
All right, give me a DC 18 Constitution saving throw.
Oh. 18?
Yeah. On con, you got this. I believe in you.
Well, I have a +8 to my con. So I rolled a 15.
A 15 plus 8. All right, you're not paralyzed. You are not
I'm
paralyzed.
not paralyzed. So now he's sitting right in front of me. And
Yeah.
It's really just me, him, and I.
Yep.
Just you and I. Can we hug?
Yeah.
No. We're not gonna hug.
No? Don't want to hug it out?
No.
You guys were just so mean to him. If you'd just been nicer to him.
Good work. You kicked his ass. Isn't he even bleeding?
Okay. Whose turn? We have death saves and then.
Death save. Yeah. So you know what? Ian has to do his death save because Justin's stable.
Let's see if I'm a very stable genius. Fail.
Fail? Oh, that's 2 and 2, eh?
Do I have to do my last one?
No, we're gonna get Jeff here to do his turn.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm like
So he's now beside me, just because I just want to do this because it's just so much fun.
Okay.
For my action, I'm using Primal Savagery, and I'm gonna bite the bastard.
Okay.
And then my bonus action, I'm gonna use my long tooth to bite him again.
Okay.
Just
Bite him.
I'm biting him. 13 plus 8 is 21.
That hits.
So Primal Savagery takes 2d10 acid damage.
Okay.
And then I'm biting him again. And a 14 plus 8 is 22.
That hits. You're actually getting pretty close here, Jeff.
But
Pretty
it's only
close.
a 1d6.
Getting pretty
That was
close.
fun. 6.
6? Oh, look at that.
So 8.
Okay. Jeff.
I'm biting him.
Jeff. Are you feeling very charismatic today?
Fuck you.
Give me a charisma saving throw.
Yeah, okay. Not 20.
You just need to get a 20. You got this.
Yeah, no, I need 2 20s. I have disadvantage. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, not gonna happen. Not even close.
Jeff, you are banished. And you're on this plane, and you remember this plane. You've been to this plane before.
I've been there before.
All right. So.
Was he bloodied, though? Was I hurting him?
He had 21 hit points left.
Ah! I
He
got snapped enough times, and he got hit enough, and he had a couple of bites into him.
Yeah. Justin. Ragnar. You see this rock start to collapse all over you in this cave. You get knocked on the head. You're paralyzed. You break out of the paralysis just to get hit in the head with a rock. You feel yourself heading towards the light, and then all of a sudden you're like, you know what? I'm going to get through this. And you stabilize yourself, and then you slowly starve to death under this thing as you bleed out.
Big rock hits the back of that in your head and splits it right in half.
You wake up in your
Starve to
bed.
death. That would take a long time.
You wake up and you're lying in your bed, and it's a beautiful morning, and there's this crisp, cold air coming through the window, and you can smell the fresh winter air. You hear outside the sounds of everybody getting ready to pack up the boat and leave. You look down. Actually, give me an investigation check.
You know something? I'm trained in that.
Any XP for this shit?
Yeah, 13.
A 13? You notice as you look down at your arm, a bunch of scars, as if worms were ripped out of your body.
I must have hit my arm while I was sleeping, and it caused me to have a bad dream. They're leaving. Oh no! And I jump out of bed and start preparing and helping pack up because I'm panicking because they're all leaving, and I had responsibilities, and I clearly overslept because I had a bad dream.
Ian.
And that is it.
Yeah.
That is all Ragnar has to feel about that.
Buried under all these rocks. Give me your last death save.
Okay. Let us see what we're working with. What do you guys think? Did I pass or fail?
Passed.
You definitely failed.
It won't matter. You're gonna die.
I failed.
You failed? So rather than starving to death, you just straight up got killed by the rocks. You wake up in your bed. It's cold, crisp winter air. And you hear people packing up the boat to leave.
Okay.
Hence how we knew where the deer was.
Sean, you remember being disintegrated. Next thing you know, you wake up in the morning and you have the fresh, cold winter air. Jeff,
Step outside.
you wake up in your hut.
Ah!
Yo, you remember thirsting for brains, looking at Jeff, being very disappointed that there was nothing there, and then you wake
You're
up.
hungry.
And then you wake up the next morning, and you can't hear, but it smells great. That smell
Like, am I
of
looking
crisp
around and
winter
it looks
air.
otherwise like the same start, like
Exactly
the
the same as you woke up 3 weeks ago.
But you're now
last?
deaf.
I scream worms. like I'm like saying worms, and then I get out of bed and I rush and throw open the door and I'm like worms.
So you make your way outside, and it is exactly the same as it was the previous morning.
I'm walking towards the
Jedi
boats.
Master Whiskers.
I'm walking towards the boats that are leaving, and I'm gonna try and get on one of them.